Okay, and we're online. Time for some MechWarrior 5 action, but first, time to send out some notifications so people know what is what. Notifications.
Cool.
There we go. And also one over here. There. Looking good, looking good. Alrighty, so this is MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries with all of the DLCs. We are pretty far into the game. You know, we're doing pretty good, I would say, overall. And we have cornered all of the quests. All of the remaining quests have been cornered down to Davion, the area of the Davion territory. I mean, with the exception of the Bounty Hunter's quest. With the exception of the Bounty Hunter's secret quest, we've cornered all of the quests down to kind of this, the Federated Suns area, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Like, we're gonna try to knock these quests out, just like bam, 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 bam. Hopefully we can make some money. I think we're okay at like 28 million, but at the same time, it's not too hard with all the traveling we do to, wind up a little short on the cash. Our traveling costs are way higher now. So, Non-Toxic is first. Congratulations, Tox. She's also the early gang alongside Heath and Jennifer. Heath says, "What's up, everyone? How is it going, good sir?" We're going to be getting started in just a minute or two. Today, I am also joined by the Sheriff. How is it going, Sheriff Crab?
Howdy, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be finished work and playing a bit of MechWarrior 5. It should be good fun.
Yeah, out of one job, and now we're in the Merc job.
Yeah, well, at least this one's a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, the one thing I like about this Atlas color scheme is how the head is silver. Like, this particular color scheme leaves a lot of the parts of the mech unpainted, so you get this kind of like silver skull looking effect, which I like it.
Yeah, it does look pretty funny. Is that the default paint?
This
not
is
the color, obviously.
the paint scheme. I forget what I think it's called. Like, I forget what it's called. Let me take a look at what it's called.
Hey, Heath, how's it going, bro?
It is called paint. Where is it? It's called Applejack.
Applejack.
Yeah, Applejack is unique. I think it's a color scheme that leaves some of the paint on some of the mech unpainted, so it has like it'll have like unpainted chrome parts.
There's a really cringe song called Applejack. I hate it.
I don't think I've ever heard the song, but I've heard of a song called Applejack.
I can't remember who sings it. It's not that I don't like it, but it's just that it's really cringe.
Oh gosh, hold on a second. I gotta get me a drink. I will be right back.
No problem. Hey, I couldn't mess with all of his mechs while he was gone. I don't have access to them. Give everything small lasers. Hey, like him now, how's it going? Yeah, Heath, I would have appreciated a free deer myself. I'm a big fan of the venison steaks myself. The Holly part, and that's it. And then there's a Northern Irish country singer did
okay, now I got my drink.
Hello again.
He says it would have been better if I was able to have a free deer, but had to just hit and run me. Guess he didn't want to end up in the deep freeze. Are people talking about like finding animals in real life?
No, he like crashed into a deer or something.
Oh no, that probably does a bit of damage to the vehicle.
Or the deer crashed into him. I'm not sure which. I think you'd probably have to talk to the deer's insurance company about that one to get the full story.
Yeah, I know I've never hit any animals before, but I know that like hitting a deer can do some damage to you.
Yeah, quite a few animals, mainly birds and rabbits, to be honest. But there's so many of them here, it's like impossible not to. But did it like just jump across the road, he see him, or like what happened? Did you just see it and you thought, ah, there's some nice dinner, and you just mowed him down? Like what was the scenario?
The only injury was the car. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, so the deer was fine? Like you hit the deer and it was just like, oh, I guess I'm okay now.
It ran off. It's like iron deer. No, no.
I'm like jumping over all of the like segments of the catwalk.
What is it? If you touch the crack, you break your mother's back or something, is the saying that we used to say here. When you're like running down the pavement and trying to dodge all the cracks in the steps.
Yeah, that was like the same thing we would do here. I guess that's like a universal game that people play. I don't know how those games can be universal. It's so weird. Same with like the floor is lava.
I guess it's just like, you know, childhood instinct to be playful and do stupid stuff like that.
But even the saying, like, don't step on a crack or you'll break your mother's back, it's like even the saying, the little, like, stupid thing that you say is the same.
I don't know how that works out. It had to spread somewhere, like maybe someone, like, emigrated and took it with them. And it just spread like wildfire. Oh man, crashed. It be coming east to us at about 8:40 km/h.
I can't believe it survived it getting hit at 46 miles per hour.
I was gonna say, I was like, it kind of sounds like you had like a speedometer to like test how fast the deer was running when I first read that. But I didn't read it right.
Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I think it's time to get on these quests, so I'm gonna knock that down. And, actually I need to chat up. Now I can talk. Alrighty, so how is it going, everybody? We're gonna be playing some MechWarrior 5. We are trying to complete all of the quests, which is not something I've ever done before, so that's new even for me. And we have isolated the quests. The last group of quests are going to be all in the Davion area, with the exception of the Bounty Hunter's special quest. But aside from that, unless I've overlooked one, we should be good to go. So the first one we're going to be doing is right over here in the Ares system. And then we've got one more down here, and once we have that one done, the remaining quests are kind of more in the middle and certainly up above. There's a lot of them up here. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them up here, and then plus we still have these two special assignments here as well. So, you know, we got some stuff to do. I don't think we need to change anything. Oh yeah, the Rifleman DNA is undergoing repairs, so it will be ready. We'll probably get that one to spin and do something with that. And I might throw somebody in.
Where did the champion? Oh, the champion, sorry, the Cyclops, what to say, the champion.
You want to send the Cyclops back?
Yeah. Unless you're planning on using it, I don't think I'll use it too much.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the roster from getting too bloated.
I know it costs a lot of money to travel. You think the travel you spend on getting to the missions, nearly like what we're earning from the jobs?
Yeah, which is why I would like it if the jobs were a little more, like, concentrated in the same area.
100%.
Alright, let's do this.
Nice.
Oh god, we just paid 4.3 million in travel costs.
And then we'll go to the mission and we'll, like, earn, like, 4 million.
Yeah, it's just because there's so much traveling right now. And also, it's like, I'm not... And the other thing is, like, the missions are so random that we do need a wider variety of mechs, like, that are more, you know, like, instead of a leaner quantity of mechs.
What we could do is finding a 3 or 4 part mission inside a
oh, yeah,
rival mercenaries and make some cash.
If we could get some of those multi-missions, that would be pretty sweet, but here we go. So, Rapture Owens Incorporated, Industrial Sabotage. Rapture Owens Incorporated says, this message comes with warm regards from Rapture Owens Incorporated. Here at, how many times are they going to say it? Here at Rapture Owens, our production of jump ships and drop ships is a shining beacon of pride and resilience for all Capellans. Despite our trailblazing innovations to keep our ancient factory online, we run a razor-thin margin, and our facilities continue to slide into disrepair. The new Sirtis shipyards, firmly entrenched with our hated enemy, House Davion, allow their dropships to be illegally sold at a bargain basement prices, which undercuts our profits, thus furthering that slide. As the crown jewel of the Capellan Confederation's naval industry, we at Rapture Owens have no choice but to take drastic action against our competitors. We want you to permanently cripple key new Sirtis shipyard transfer and storage facilities, not for us, but for all Leo citizens. Successful fulfillment of these objectives would be greatly rewarded. And of course, this conversation never happened. So, in addition to the missions we will get paid, we're going to get a bonus 1.9 million C-bills, basically 2 million C-bills, and an unknown thing. Okay, we'll do it. So, our first mission is demolition. I like demolition. That sounds good to me. Maybe I should go more for money, because we haven't been doing as well on money. Here we go. I will balance it. I want to be able to salvage, actually, let me see what our objectives are. Collect enforcers. Okay, so let me keep enough just in case we battle an enforcer. I don't think we will, but...
You never know.
26 salvage. There we go. So 26 salvage, that should be enough to cover an enforcer if we bump into one. And then we get 4.4 million C-bills, especially because I guess there's, some hazardous weather, so that's going to help a lot.
Yeah, I love the bonuses.
Is under heavy weather warning.
Okay, so since we've got the tonnage, we should be able to bring more people in. If this is one of these kinds of missions, I'm going to go with the Archer, I guess. Oh, that's the wrong Archer. There we go. And,
It must be big, I'll strip it back though.
I will temporarily put these in. Okay, what I can do is, I do believe we have a smaller, we can bring in the Archer.
Yep, that's good.
Oh, there, you don't get my M, though. No, you don't get the M. You get one of these. There we go. Okay, so we've got our team, which is going to be the Agent Court. We got, I forget what the RS stands for, but we got the Highlander with the melee weapon. And then over here we've got a standard Archer, which we're just using as a AI missile support. And then we've got the Stalker rebuild, which is actually the one from my YouTube guide, which is also functioning as a missile support. With the missile barrages, I normally can do a good bit of damage to buildings just because you can like spread the barrage around.
Apparently means red shank.
What happened?
It means red shank apparently.
The
And it's
red
personal hero mech of Ross Sheridan, a senior member of the Dragon's Breath mercenary unit. There you go. Who would have known?
Yeah, I have no idea who those guys are.
No, me neither.
They were probably from a BattleTech book.
They obviously suck, or we wouldn't have their mech.
The new Sirtis shipyards are making deals.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's their leader too.
Selling cheap dropships to the Capellan Confederation. Let's take down the transfer station and put a halt to the illegal trade. But just a heads up, expect security forces to be on alert out here.
It's one of these weird ones where it's like independence versus independence.
Yeah, it's really funny when that happens.
So I'm gonna gain and then I'm gonna lose factions. I guess it's just gonna hold steady.
I still really like Marek versus Marek. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, America's almost maxed out. Like, we just need to do a few missions for them. They're like one notch below the max. As usual, Rihanna has to drop us like really far away from the main objective.
It really is mech driving simulator.
It doesn't help that this is also a pretty big map. This looks like it's a huge map. Or it's either a large or a huge. I think it's a huge, though.
The really annoying ones are the ones that are like super, super, super long.
And then there's like a canyon that you gotta walk around or something.
Well, obviously.
Beer Sizzle, how's it going, good sir?
No, this is one of those bases that's just gonna fall apart.
Oh, is it one of those mech factories? That makes sense. Oh, wow.
Lol.
This thing used to be so hard to destroy, and now it's like a joke.
The lasers still don't do a ton of damage, but they do a little bit.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target.
Damage is about 40% or something. Oh, there's a mech.
Down to half capacity.
2 mechs. We got 3 mechs here.
Oh. Concentrating fire.
Our target is now marked.
We're probably gonna get hit with a bunch of reinforcements for it.
Look at the damage we've done.
Okay, concentrating fire.
The Archer has to go. There's going to be so much damage. Holy crap.
That VTOL is on our list.
Did you get the archer? Okay, I see the archer.
Quarter.
I'm gonna switch them to attacking the archer.
Yeah, I need to stay with me. It has absolutely rattled me there. There's a mech behind. Something small.
Yeah, it's a,
Oh my god! I just lost the axe.
Yeah, I'm backing up a little bit. Oh god, I didn't realize I was overeating.
Oh, here is an enforcer actually.
Area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
Target destroyed.
We're at last target. It's about to go critical.
Target acquired.
Okay, I'm gonna back up and I'm just gonna destroy some of these vehicles real fast.
Target destroyed.
I'm just gonna finish this base off so we can get the hell out of here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Like that.
Okay.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Okay, that's ours. I'm gonna get us out of here.
I have no idea what happened there.
Probably was that archer. Archers don't play around. Like if they can like actually lock onto you.
Incapacitated.
We didn't get the enforcer.
So we're passing through here for a long time. Good work. See you in orbit. Reporting heavy damage.
Oh well.
Yeah, they
That was
you know,
really right, I mean.
I mean, I had a debate online about like PPCs versus LRMs, and I was like, you know, for a long range damage, and I was just like, I don't know, I think the easy way to tell the effectiveness of PPCs versus LRMs for long range bombardment is just the way you react to them. Like when you've got a oh, I want that melee weapon actually. This one costs 5 shares. Jeez.
Damn, I took some real damage there. No,
But
yes.
what do you call it? You know, when you're under attack by PPCs at like a long range, like they don't actually do that much damage. They do like 5 damage each, whereas when you're under attack by LRMs at long range, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's go ahead and move into the next quest. Oh, okay, good. Nothing to read. All right, so over here we've got, this one is a raid. So the last one was a
That was just a one-part mission, that one?
no, it's a 2-part, but I don't, it's one of these ones where they give you 2 points rather than having to read after each one.
Split one. Well, that kind of rattled me, to be honest. That was weird.
Okay, so the next one is a raid. Looks like the conditions are pretty similar. Difficulty 70, tonnage 315. The New Sirtis shipyard are using their fleet of mammoth dropships to smuggle supplies across their border. Destroy the facilities housing important components for mammoth maintenance. As we anticipate, this will ground much of their fleet for a considerable amount of time. Okay.
Take word for it. Let's go for it.
Okay, I guess that'll do. We don't get the hazard payment, unfortunately, so that's gonna... We'll have to switch to something else. So I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Oh, the Rifleman DNA is up. I'm usually Gauge. I haven't used the Gauge in a while.
Yeah, maybe it's a guitar this time. I don't think it's a great mission for a rifleman, really, since it's a raid. Maybe earn a defense or something.
Looks like I can go a little heavier. Atlas?
Yeah, you get an Atlas in there. Also, I need a new pilot, but the looks of it, mine's injured.
Oh. We have a new pilot.
Nice.
Yeah, I stocked up on some extra 60 pilots, so that's fine.
Another reason why our wage bill or our quarterly bills are so expensive. Those pilots cost a ton.
Yeah, it could be. It could be a factor in it for sure.
Right, we got this. Let's be a bit more controlled this time. I obviously didn't play that very well.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Tonk says that she is checking every day to see if she can download for Friday. Must be talking about Diablo.
Oh, is it coming out now?
It's not coming out, but I believe there's a stress test.
Mammoth-class ships. The ships are right off the factory line and aren't subjected to search when crossing territory borders. It's quite clever, actually. Either way, Rashbert Owens stands to gain quite a lot by us putting an end to the scheme. Up ahead is a facility that contains parts for the Mammoth ship maintenance.
Uh-oh, missiles incoming.
Our employer has okayed the use of airstrike on this mission. Stand by for strike confirmation.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Strike support is ready.
I'm gonna try to just like focus fire this guy down and stop the bombardment. He's not gonna take much more than that. There we go.
Target acquired.
One of our assigned targets is flying in. If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up. Wrecked!
Oh, we got a Centurion. This one's got an AC-20. He's pretty banged up, actually. But I'm going to focus on thinning out some of these vehicles.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed.
We're on it, Commander.
Come on. I
Yeah,
hate it
I'm
when the
sorry.
Lance doesn't want to like finish this damn Centurion off. I gotta tell him to do it manually.
Big kill confirmed.
Okay, we got a chopper to get rid of.
Matches the class of beetle we're after. Take it out.
Target destroyed.
A lot of big tanks here.
Focusing on fire on target.
Yeah, I've seen a few patterns.
Yeah, we just knocked out a pair of partisans.
We've got another
More
Centurion here.
vehicles coming in. Got a trebuchet as well. We're on them though.
Objective down.
Man, I'm surprised my heat can handle these this bombardment I'm putting up. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, that's another one down.
Target acquired.
I take it you're like grinding up those mission objectives or something?
Yeah, a bit of that and a bit of destroying of tanks as well, trying to get rid of some of these smaller targets.
Yeah, this area's crawling with like it's target-rich environment, I guess I'll say. Yeah, we just wasted 3 mechs there. That went pretty well.
I still haven't used the airstrike though. I wonder if there are any enemies up here to drop it on.
I always forget to use it. The only time I don't forget to use it is on specifically like a defense, or not defense mission,
Demolition.
a demo mission. That's the only time I remember to use it.
I'll use it on this tank.
Target acquired.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Roger that. Commencing bomb run now. Sierra 2-1 out.
Okay, we cleaned up the objective over here, so the one by you is the only one remaining.
They're heading home. Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
I'll take this in.
Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Yeah, it's right on top of me, yeah. I'll just hold back and wait for you.
To pick it up.
Okay, I gotta make my way up this hill to get there.
Yeah, well, I'll come
Any
to the
idea
hill.
what's coming out of it?
No. A Cyclops and an Urban mech. A strange mix, but... to be honest,
Yeah, I just had an incoming missile warning. I'm like, who the fuck just shot at me?
yeah, it's that Cyclops got an LRM-10. Yeah, I hear that. And that Irby as well, got an AC-20, so that's kind of nasty.
Well, I'm in range to begin my bombardment.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that's an elite pilot. Watch it.
Oh, this bitch has got a sword. Get away from me.
He has a sword.
Of course, I need an object to pick it up.
He's dead. There's a
Nice,
hidden
nice.
object right beside you there. So I'm like, look, I'll get this other one.
Oh, I see it now.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup.
This one's outside the zone, so I might get it anyway, I think.
Brilliant.
Got an
Payload
AC-10
acquired.
level 3 from that. That's not terrible. Oh, you got it. Nice.
Are destroyed, and the parts are nothing more than scrap. This will
Must have been
not
armor.
please our employers, but the murky me has to admire the new
Oh, very well.
coming up with a smuggling plan. Oh well, another job well done.
Okay, so that's another one down. That one went a little bit smoother, I would say.
I would agree. I think maybe I just needed a warm up there to sort of remember how to play.
$3.1 million C-bills there. That's going to be pretty nice. Like that. Oh, no mechs for salvage. Wow. What is that? That's super stinky.
We didn't even get a that urban mech.
Oh yeah, I think this is the end of it. It was just a two-parter. It says, Rapture Owens, comm systems error. Message ID not found. Comm systems error. Sender ID not found. New message 1. Series Metals Industries would like to thank you for your purchase of our venerable VND-1R battle mech, the pride of the CCAF for over 190 years. This message is to inform you that, as requested, your new battle mech has been delivered to the Bethel system. Please scan your credentials at the system's jump point, and our fulfillment agents will assist in transferring your new battle mech into your provided mech bay. Thank you for choosing Series Metals for all of your battle mech needs.
Nice, we got it.
Yeah, there we go. So the next one is, unfortunately there are no systems in between, but we've got another quest right over here. This one's going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, for Diablo, where we have to beat Ashava to gain like a special reward. So that's going to be a big objective of mine. Is knocking a Shava out. It's going to be a little harder, though, because the maximum level for the stress test is only going to be 20 instead of 25. So we'll have to play a little better. Alright, so here is the next quest. We are going to do Frontline Invasion. Calling all mercenaries, soldiers of fortune, dogs of war, and hired guns. The Capellan Confederation is mounting a daring push into the Federated Suns. For centuries, we have suffered the continued loss of our rightful territory due to attacks and invasions from enemies on all sides. Now we seek to take a stand and reclaim historically Capellan worlds in the name of the Chancellor. We request talented mercenaries such as yourself to directly partake in the frontline invasion into Davion space and return our lost planets to their rightful place in the Capellan fold. Our current military needs the Kittery salient region involved targeting Davion military leadership and destroying a facility vital to the enemy. Surely you are up to accomplishing either task on our behalf. Well, there we go.
Destroying facilities and killing commanders, that sounds like a job for us.
Yeah, about to say that those happen to be services that we offer. So the first one, it looks like it's a demo. Might be DNA time if you want to give it a shot.
Yeah, I don't mind using it. You can use it if you want to make the phone.
I might use, I'll see how much drop weight we have, but I might run the Stalker M and there'll be like Gauss rifle battles. 230, so it won't be super heavy. I do want salvage though, because if we're gonna get, I don't know if we'll be able to get an Enforcer for 18 salvage, but...
If we destroy it to pieces, we might. It's only a medium mech, bear in mind.
But we'll see. I'm gonna include one airstrike as well so that we can just blow up whatever it is that they're trying to, you know what? I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna do 2 airstrikes, so we can just like super extra blow it up.
Sounds good to me. Might save some money and damages. Alright, where is that dumb thing at? DNA.
Okay, let me see if I can squeeze in the Stalker M, and then I'll give the, how much do we have left? About
85, I think.
Okay, we'll run 3 mechs then.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
Okay, so I have a Gauss rifle, and then the DNA has 2 Gauss rifles. So we'll give it a shot.
I'll be the first to admit I'm not the biggest Gauss rifle fan, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah, I'm still like I don't have a whole lot of time on Gauss rifle myself.
The jury's out. We'll see how it goes.
The problem with the DNA is I don't know what else you would put on it because I don't think it has a whole big variety of hard points.
No,
I guess you could do double AC-20s if you wanted to get up close. Or maybe 1 AC-20 and 1 Gauss rifle.
Sounds a bit clunky.
Forces on this planet are beginning a tactical retreat further into Davion space. Leo wants to capitalize on this by crippling the main headquarters that's
It looks like
responsible
this
for
was a
running
pretty
the
good route.
operations of this planet's
I'm in
space
millions of
force.
miles away.
Destroy
Too far.
half of the city, and the ports on the planet
You can actually go
should
right
be
up through the
rendered
middle of it.
useless until the system returns online. This
There's a
will be
weak gap.
huge strategic victory for Leo.
Isn't there?
Our employer
Maybe
has
not.
already
Probably
ordered
ours.
the use of airstrike on
Eh,
this mission.
I'm just gonna go around just to be
Stand by
safe.
for
Yeah.
strike confirmation.
I guarantee you we can't fit. Oh,
So what does it have?
Okay.
PPs? What does it have? Gauss rifle and laser?
Ghosts, 2 Ghost rifles, and 2 medium
Sierra
lasers.
2-1, be advised. Strike payload is ready and awaiting your tango confirmation. Sierra 2-1 out.
Yeah, it's like those hard points are so fat. I don't know what else you would put in them.
Yeah, it doesn't leave you much room. I guess you could just do the old dual heavy rifle gig, but then you've got the car that's quad heavy rifle, so feels like kind
Well,
of a
and the
waste.
thing is, like the standard rifleman can already do that.
True. 2 AC-20s, I guess it is, and I'm not even like AC-20s are great. I really like the AC-20 burst fire though.
Unidentified mech. You are in a restricted area. Leave now, or you will be fired upon.
Okay, so they don't like trees.
Progress, but still have a long way to go.
I wonder how much damage that did.
Oh, there's a mech right in front of me.
To a
Nice.
number of the facility structures.
Oh, it's a
We appear to
Jaeger
be
mech.
halfway there.
There's a whole bunch of mechs here.
Big damage center torso on there.
Target acquired.
Good kill. Whoa, it's
I mean, these guys are getting wasted.
Mech 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. We are primed for assault. Standing by for your tango confirmation. Sierra 2-1, over.
There we go.
Destroyed.
Alright, I'm going to send in the second artillery strike.
Alpha 1-1.
You're a
this is
healthy
Sierra
tank.
2-1. Acknowledging strike pattern. Coming in for the kill. Sierra 2-1, out.
Oh, yeah, it was those nasty patents.
There, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
Oh, we got another heavy mech. Left side.
eliminating target.
Okay, that's the base destroyed.
Jeez. Works for me. Got him.
Target acquired.
Oh, a light mech. What do we got? Oh my god, I can't believe that was a headshot. On the Jenner.
Target acquired.
Is it dead?
No, it survived the headshot, but still, it was like a headshot on the Jenner.
Where'd it go?
Okay. Well, our drop point is right behind us. Oh, I love how Rihanna can, like, she can pick us up right next to the objective, but she has to drop us off super far away.
Don't say that, or in the next mission she will pick us up super far away and drop us off super far away.
That's true. We should probably just be grateful about it.
Don't tempt fate. Like I say, she chooses when and when not to be a bitch.
The 7th Battalion will be stuck on this planet for quite some time.
Target.
I was gonna be
Oh, wow.
mad if that was an enforcer.
I know, you're right, mate. I mean,
They'd be like, "Oh, you forgot about me."
well, you wanted to salvage, and I guarantee you'll get mech salvage as well if that had been the case.
I guess I could take the hatchetman. That was a fast mission. I'll tell you that. We got that done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Split.
I think by the time the 2 airstrikes were done, it was already like 25% left.
Yeah, and you can call those in really far away. So, you know, I just called it on the 2 big, like the 2 largest buildings, and then it helped that it was one of those like crummy mech factories that go down really fast now.
It's kind of funny when they do that.
Okay, this time we got an assassination. Same thing, we got like 2 airstrikes. I mean, I guess. What do I want to use?
Do you want to try the rifleman?
Sure, I'll use the rifleman.
And I will take. I'll give the Battlemaster a go. I don't think we've given it a fair run yet.
That's true. Let me change the rifleman's, the DNA's weapon groups real fast.
No problem.
Nah, it looks like a perfectly good weapon group.
Yeah, that's what I had on it beforehand.
All right, so I'm gonna try the DNA. I'm gonna try to stay away though. So I'm gonna let the sheriff lead the attack.
Spotted.
All right.
Oh, under attack!
Ahead
We're under
is an
attack!
HQ for an outfit
That's not
of
fair.
forces. They're expected to ship out into Leo space shortly, so your job is to throw a wrench in their plans. They're
Ooh,
led
2
by
shots on his
Major
center
Walter
torso there.
Jackson. The Leo
You
command
did.
wants you to raid the base and assassinate him. Good luck, and expect strong resistance. I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on
He's
to the
hiding. I
next
can't get a shot on him.
I just
There we
messed
go.
that mech up.
Right, let's go, let's go.
New target, Javelin.
Optimal range for this weapon is 660 meters, so probably need to let him get a little closer. There we go.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Strike support is ready and standing by. Over.
I don't suppose you could drop it in that base and kill them already.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Wherever it is. I think a little bit closer than that building.
I just put it right on the building, the main building.
Sierra 2-1, out.
We got a cargo. I'm going to grab this cargo on the right.
Ready to start pickup on
The second artillery strike is charging up, so...
Excellent find, Commander.
There is a mech down there.
Recovery now. Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
I guess we'll have to get a little closer to see if we're actually going to get anything out of it. The second artillery is ready, though.
I think this is Zeus.
This is Sierra 2-1. We are primed for assault.
Oh, yeah.
Standing by for your
Yeah, it is a
operation.
Zeus.
Sierra 2-1, over.
I softened him up a little bit. We'll see. Oh, that looks like a great hit. Oh, that's a great hit.
They're heading home.
It's dead. That was not bad, it survived! I didn't see it come out of the smoke. What's that other thing? It just spawned in.
Yeah, they literally just materialized.
We just scammed!
Okay, I'm taking out some of those annoying vehicles.
New target, Locust. Target acquired.
Alright, look
What is it? It's a blackjack? Okay, I'm in optimal range of the blackjack.
Clear the glowing mech hull.
It's like the Gauss rifle requires like more concentration to use.
Jackson is dead. That's a confirmed kill. Oh man, you should see Davion comms. They're already falling into absolute disarray.
Okay, that's our dropship.
Anyways,
We got an
there's no
enemy
point in
dropship
sticking
though.
around. Get out as soon as you can.
I destroyed that blackjack, so I might be able to salvage it now.
Let's get you out of here now.
Hopefully we'll get a hopefully we'll get an enforcer to show up. I'm turning around.
Incoming missile.
Our assigned mech target is on the
We
field.
got a
Yep,
Jaeger
double.
mech. I think we need a Jaeger mech actually.
Oh, you can make it, we need to kill it. Nice.
He is letting me have it though. Big damage center torso on him.
Big headshot the Locust.
There we go.
Incoming missile.
Big headshot that whole thing.
Target mech is toast.
Dead now.
Okay, they only brought 2 in. That's fine. That was weird. Yeah, his mech guard just like materialized in thin air.
It makes you wonder why he was there at all.
I think it's also
Yeah.
funny. I mean, we had a clear visual on him, and I guess we still didn't detect him, but. So, like, I don't know how many Jaeger mechs we had to kill. Hopefully, we only had to kill one, because that'll be. Oh, we only need. Okay, that'll be a good payout then.
I'm pretty certain it was just one.
Oh, I guess I'll take that Locust.
You know what? That's annoying.
Looks good.
Yeah, just one.
Oh, we got an Enforcer out of that.
Yeah,
As
nice.
a bonus payout. So it says, the
And what-
Celestial Wisdom will long remember your service this day. The Confederation makes a point of rewarding such service in the name of the state. And as such, Housley, I would like to extend your command this Davion Battlemech trophy as a gift on behalf of Chancellor Liao. That FedRat that previously possessed it will have no further need of it. May it serve you in the Capellan state for generations to come. The Chancellor may call upon you again should your services be needed in the future. Oh, excellent. Yeah, we only needed... Oh, we specifically needed the Jaeger Mech A, and we got it. Very nice. Damn, we get 9 million smackaronis for that, and then a Tier 5 LRM-20 with Artemis.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, that's
a
really
great
good.
deal.
That's really good. And then we also bagged one of the enforcers that we needed. So we just need one more enforcer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if there's any other quests around here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they are definitely all in that area. So our next quest, so we're going to do these ones. These are going to be the higher level quests. Actually, you know what? Let's activate this special one, because, like, you know, this has to be kind of in the middle of the map, I would assume, or on one of the sides. I guess we'll see. But bring her home. Commander, your reputation precedes you. Please do me the honor of meeting with me at the capital city of my humble domain. At the risk of sounding dramatic, I have a delicate and urgent matter of life and death to discuss, and I believe I need someone of your caliber. I promise you'll be handsomely rewarded for the successful completion of the task. Let's see where that one is. Where is it? Right here? Bring her home. Okay, let's activate this one as well. This one's going to be on the Tarian border. The Tarian Concordat rep says, "Hello, mercenary. Living out in the Tarian Concordat, we've learned to sleep with one eye open. The threat of a Davion invasion is always looming overhead, and we've spotted a potential shark in the waters. The planet of Sirton was recently raided by what appears to be a Davion scouting party coming from Montour. Protector Calderon sees this as a clear sign that Davion has already begun infiltrating our nation in an attempt to cordon the entire Concordat. The Protector wants to ready the entire nation for war and initiate a preemptive counter-invasion, but high-ranking officials in the Tarian Defense Force want to handle this incident in a more level-headed way. We would like to enlist your services to investigate this raiding party and destroy those responsible for the raid on Sirton. Your first mission is to confirm that these raiders truly were affiliated with the Federated Suns. We want you to travel out to the Montour system and provoke the local defenders into attacking you. We will monitor their unit composition and see if there are any marks that would affiliate them with the raiders on Sirton. Provided that you help us track down those responsible for the Sirton raids, we are prepared to offer you a heavy mech as payment for the group's utter destruction." Okay. Let's see where that one... That one's going to be down here, I assume. Yeah, let's do this one. Like, no reason to, like, go back and forth a lot. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
With some cash.
Okay, now we got to pay our bills again, so there goes another 5 million smackaronis down the tubes. But we profited from that last quest pretty nicely.
And also we got 9 million from the...
Yeah. Okay, so here we are on Montour. Alright, I've never done this quest, so these are some of the quests I have not done, so it'll be interesting to see what we got.
Said it was a Capital Lancers mission, so I don't think I've done either.
Okay, it is not a very high-level mission, it's only a 30. That would actually be really nice if you needed to get a heavy mech early in the game. Attack the Davion garrison at Montour. We need to collect data on enemy forces while destroying a number of their units. Well, I can do that. I'm not expecting to get a lot from this, so I'm not going to go heavy on the salvage. I'm just going to take the 3.7 million C-bills since, you know, that'll cover our travel expenses. Let me go with something a little lighter. I'll take the Wolverine Q out for a spin. I can also bring the Stalker down a little lower.
No, you can make one a bit higher if you want to.
Oh, you're gonna use that one as well. I think we can take an Atlas then. Actually, if we do that, then we'll be kind of slow. And if we're slow, you know what? Let's take the Archer. The Archer will better keep pace with us.
Okay.
Jennifer says that she wants to play the new Diablo. I'm not sure if the the laptop you said was having some problems with Sons of the Forest. I'm not sure how well it would run Diablo. You'd have to like compare your system requirements.
Vandenberg has called for an investigation into rumors of Davian troop buildups in the Verdigris.
Davian?
We are contracting you to prod Davian defenses at the marked nav point,
Davian?
while we collect data on the regional defenses of the area. While your contract only calls for a certain number of units to be destroyed, the Concordant is willing to offer performance bonuses if you neutralize additional Davian defenders.
Davian?
I like
Allied
that.
forces are attempting to withdraw from this area and need us to screen their retreat. We're to link up with the remaining friendlies screening the retreat and hold the
At a Jaeger mech,
as
it's the
long
S,
as
so that's the full autocannon
We have an
version.
opportunity for a hefty combat bonus the longer we can hold the enemies back.
Wait, something's wrong with my weapon groups. There we go. Oh, he got squished. Yeah, it's like there are so many. You'll hear so many people pronounce things differently. I guess it's not a problem though, considering that some people will pronounce things differently.
Yeah, I think it's quite a nice detail because, like, as you say, different regional dialects will speak differently. Everyone across an entire, basically, galaxy would hardly speak the same.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, like in some games they'll call him Davion, and then other games they'll call him Davian. And like I would say it literally is a regional. Yankee says she runs the other Diablo just fine. Yeah, the thing though is that each Diablo game is like 7 years apart or so. Like a lot of technology changes in 7 years. Like Diablo doesn't come out very often.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Enemy mech.
Oh, here comes some helicopters. Got him. Oh, I forget that I'm actually a close-range build, so I probably don't need to be so timid. Well, these guys certainly sound like Davion. That's a Davion voice line. And they seem to look like Davion, like that's a Davion color scheme.
Kill confirmed.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your position, Commander. Be careful.
Trebuchet.
That VTOL is on our list of targets.
A little bit of everything right
Let's
now.
make our quarter.
Alright, I'm gonna try to advance on that trebuchet. Looks like it's on the other side of the base, so maybe I can sneak through the base to like avoid it from bombing me. Or I could go after this javelin first. Oh, he just got punched. That was a hit.
Looks like you got their attention. I'm showing.
I'm gonna pass through this building in order to like close the distance on them. Okay.
Neutralized.
Got a Vindy over here.
They can be a little nastier than PVCs. Lee as well.
Caught him out pretty nicely, though.
New target.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to, you know, like, I have gotten kind of sensitive to all the different autocannons, like, you know, like the advantages and disadvantages of each of them. And the scattering fire on the autocannon is interesting because...
Satisfied the terms of your contract, Commander. From here on out, we'll pay out combat bonuses for every Federation unit eliminated on our behalf. While we'll need to analyze your battle computer after you return, it does not immediately appear that any house units are present in the system. Only the local militia. Return to your dropship once you're ready.
Enemy forces continue.
Okay, so maybe we smack them for no reason at all, but we'll see, I guess.
Who cares as long as we got
You
them?
out of there, Commander. Stand
But yeah,
by.
like, one thing I don't like about the scattering shot on the autocannon is, you definitely lose some accuracy, even compared to what I normally use, the burst fire. Like, even the burst fire, like, the spread is a bit more tight. So there's definitely a difference.
And it's controllable as well because you can move the gun as it's firing, you know, whereas that's a little bit more like...
Well, that's a plus
Well,
15 with the Tarians right there. That's a lot of faction.
The pirates don't like it, so...
30 warrior units down, we get 1.8 million C-bills and a tier 5 chem laser.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Alright, let's see what the next transmission is. Part 2. This is an interesting development, mercenary. We analyzed your battle computer and sifted through the remains of the mechs you downed. Something is strange in that the hostiles on Montor don't seem to fit the description of the Davian regiment. It now appears possible that the enemy forces was not actually belonging to a Davian battle company, but a band of marauding pirates that disguise themselves as Federation forces. The Tarian Ministry of Intelligence has tracked down the group back to the world of Badlands, better known as Pirates Haven. The Tarian Guard would have been activated and will travel to Pirates Haven to bring justice to those cowards who dare to provoke us. We want you to join the Tarian Guards and assist them in neutralizing this mystery force. Whether they are Davian or pirate in origin, make sure none of them miss their date with their executioner. Okay, we can do that.
Sounds like a beachhead or one of those special missions, maybe.
Yeah, it's also in the middle of nowhere. It's like one of these, like, just off-the-grid systems.
Kind of like those ones. Makes use of some of those like dumb planets.
Yeah, it's definitely becoming an interesting mission. We'll see, like, hopefully they have, like, a custom-built map in here and not just, because that was just a standard war zone. Oh, there's a cantina here. Interesting. Kill archers, collect machine guns, kill Igors.
Black market, so maybe some heavy rifles.
Let's do machine guns and like archers. Igors would be really easy though at the same time. But like we need to level these up. Like these are never gonna get done. 5 archers is gonna take a little while. We don't fight archers that frequently. Let me see if there's an objective we can drop.
Yeah,
We have fought banshees recently. An atlas, we can probably find an atlas. I don't have 12 tier 3 machine guns. That's kind of sad.
Any heavy rifles?
They're really crap, like tier 0.
Fair point. Not useful.
Okay, let's get this mission rolling. So here we are. Okay, this does look like it's possibly a unique mission. So this is Dire Circumstances Part 2. We've tracked the pirates to a hidden hideout in the Badlands, better known as Pirates Haven. It will be rough terrain, but nothing your mechs can't handle. Support the Tarian Guard, crush these freebooters. We have faith in you, Commander. So the description doesn't really give us a hint as to what we're going to be fighting, other than that it sounds like we're going to be fighting alongside people.
Yeah, and that tends to be those fancy missions with the
So just in case we find an enforcer, I'm going to keep about 24 salvage, just in case we find an enforcer.
careful,
Hopefully we do.
Commander. The sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
Okay, so what are you planning on bringing this time? Or do you wanna-
I might do... What's this Vindicator doing here? Let me send this Vindicator to the... I might do... the Cataphract Meleeer. The Cataphract Chopper.
So that gives me 80, right? Isn't it?
I'll get him with me chopper.
Oh, I don't know.
Wonder what other melee weapons this mech can equip.
Maybe I'll bring the old Michael Jackson for yet.
Heavy Arena Fist Battle... Oh my god, I got a Tier 5 Battle Axe? When did I get one of those? A Longsword Trench Blade. Oh, we're ready. I didn't even realize it, but yeah, we've got a Tier 5 axe. That one looks pretty nice. Oh god, I already hear missile launches. Oh, there's artillery.
We have a flea in our team. How useful.
Reactor
Press Q.
online. Sensors
A bunch of tanks.
I'm hitting the throttle so I can get out of here. Oh, it is one of these missions.
Commander, the Tarian guards have tracked these Davian raiders to the Badlands cluster.
These Davians?
Pirates hate
These
them.
Davians.
They've decided to make their stand along a great chasm with only a few bridges allowing passage across it. We are hoping that with your help, we can break the stalemate and find rescue.
Interesting. The enemy, the artillery is kind of scattered around. It's kind of random.
Punch back in the distance.
These artillery are not helping me with my aim.
There's one back.
new target.
Oh, we got a hunchback. I'm on my way. Clocked him with that melee attack.
New target. Flee.
The kill's about to explode. Clear the area.
Trying to get his leg. His leg is out. Get him! They're really dropping in the reinforcements. I wanted to try to kill some of those artillery cannons, but I'm not very fast, so we might just have to deal with it. These are definitely the coolest missions in the game. I love these like giant, like just big ass fights.
Kira and the Lucas Stunbound. Yeah, I like these two.
Yeah, can note him down. That's the end of him.
There's a flea somewhere as well, and we have an assassin too.
Wow, I didn't even shoot him once. He got wasted.
Swear flea, they're pretty rubbish. We should just maybe move forward and see if we can make our way towards some of these.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start heading forward then. Got him.
Because they're really starting to get a bit heavy with these artillery attacks.
I can't hit this thing. My only weapon that can aim upwards is a PPC.
And two assassins here.
Target acquired.
Okay, I see one of the artillery cannons. That's the end of him. Stop jumping. Let me chop you with my axe. Yeah, we are just carving these guys up.
We got Thunderbolt coming up. That's a bit more nasty.
Okay, that's a bit meatier. More helicopters. Oh, I have so many torso-mounted weapons I can't aim high. I'm gonna go for that Thunderbolt.
Yeah, me too. Nah, we got ammo explosion. What the hell?
How do you like these melee attacks?
Spider behind us.
I see it.
I think you keep moving up on these toys, maybe.
Oh, he's gonna slow down enough for me to get him? Oh, no, he got squished. See, like, as long as they're in my torso range, I can use my AC-5 to knock these choppers down. I kind of wish the AC-5 was arm-mounted. That would make this a lot easier.
I think my 1820. What the hell? Nice shot.
Whoa! Artillery cannons.
Forces are breaking and running.
Wow, so annoying.
Minister Vandenberg wishes for us to capture and interrogate as many POWs as possible to see who we're dealing with here. Commander, fall in with Marshal Grenadine and await further instruction.
Okay, we got that one. Heath says that he played Diablo 4 beta on Xbox One and everyone was a necromancer compared to the X and S. Yeah, I heard the releases came out differently, so like, yeah, I'm not surprised it might have been a little different. I'll take those two mechs. And looks like we still have a little more to do. So let's do a few missions. All right, there's a part 3. So it's become clear. We took some POWs from your last attack and subjected them to some advanced interrogation techniques. The pirate forces were indeed making it appear like they were Davion forces preparing to stage an attack on us. It seems like they were attempting to coax us into war with Davion forces in an attempt to make Tarian worlds easier targets to plunder. Something that almost happened if we did not possess our trademark Tarian discipline. The remaining forces have retreated to an area of Pirates Haven known as the Black Cliffs, a labyrinth network of tall canyons that are impossible to scout or assault by air. We will need to descend into the labyrinth by mech and clear them out all at once. Continue to assist the Tarian Guard and make sure no one escapes our Marshal's justice. Okay, so this one sounds like it might be a close quarters one. Slightly higher difficulty, 50. but our tonnage is about the same, 250. The pirate forces have fallen back to a region known as the Black Cliffs. It'll be a tough fight, but with the Tarian Guard, it'll be easy to flush out the raiders. Okay, there we go. So let's see here. I'm going to use something that's good up close. Maybe I'll use the Black Knight.
What is this we're doing?
But based on the description of the mission, it sounds like we gotta go. We're going into this place that they're calling the Labyrinth, and they say that it's like they make it sound like it's gonna be a bunch of winding, close quarters corridors.
Okay. What does that leave you with? 75?
Enough. Like I can put something interesting in there. The regular cataphract actually is pretty solid up close.
No.
Yeah, I actually don't mind the cataphract, especially if you just kind of, you know, jink its weapons around a little bit, make a slightly different mech.
Yeah, that seems to be the way. Like, a lot of these mech stock variants are. They tend to need a little bit of fixing. There's very few that you just pick up and you're like, you know what, there's nothing wrong with this. I would give that with the exception of maybe like some of the Centurions, and some of the Hunchbacks are pretty good as they are, but.
Oh yeah, look at the map.
Narrow canyons and caves that make it impossible to scout or attack with aerospace assets. For this, we will need to go in and flush them out with mechs and armor. Strike forces will be divided up by lance and advance through one of these many entrances, boxing these
Oh, it's an enforcer.
Oh, it's an enforcer, yeah.
Support each other when
We
you
only
can,
need one.
but be sure to cover your own entryway and ensure no pirate forces escape the justice of the Tarian Defense Force.
Target destroyed.
I don't know if we're gonna get that as salvage, bud. Wow, I am punching these guys out right now.
Acquired.
All right, moving on. Man, having a active probe would be nice. Oh, something's behind us.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think it might have been that flea.
New target.
Yeah, it's a flea.
Target
Oh, on our side as well.
acquired.
Have a look.
Yeah, having Beagle active probe would have been nice here.
Wonder where they'll come in at.
And they could have sent some of their own guys with active probe, but I guess they don't have any. I guess that technology would be a little uncommon.
Gets old.
I see you changed the Black Knight to like a white rather than red variant.
I mean, possibly. Like, I haven't changed anyone's color schemes. I did
Pretty cool.
delete a bunch of color schemes, though, so I may have accidentally, maybe it defaulted it.
Target destroyed.
Possibly. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I cleaned up a bunch of old color schemes, and I may have been overzealous.
It doesn't really matter, to be honest. The color schemes aren't the most essential thing in the game.
Another enemy dropship incoming.
Didn't the other one even arrive yet?
First on chat from War Ginny says, "Is this first players or AI? You cannot play against players in MechWarrior 5."
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Like MechWarrior 5 is you can play alongside players. Like one of my lance mates is a player, but like there is no PvP in MechWarrior 5.
This Centurion over there should just get absolutely destroyed, so I'm guessing there's something over there.
Oh my god.
To reach back away.
Like, you must have done some damage to him because he did not go. He went down in a hurry.
The enemy are deploying still more reinforcements, Commander.
Okay, so we're on to their side of the map. I guess we'll find out what's going on here. Okay, we got dropship.
There's something back at the spawn anyway, because that flea's getting murdered after that. So did our allied Centurion.
Target destroyed.
Threat eliminated.
Oh, we got a heavy mech. It's a Thunderbolt.
Interesting.
Not close enough. I need to get closer. Whew. Into the melee combat.
Wait for it.
My PPC is not arm mounted. I might need to change that. Oh god, I'm zapping my own guy there. Here we go. Tell you what, reinforcing the arms with the heavy arena fist is actually making a difference. Like, the punch is actually pretty hard.
Yeah, those mega punches are pretty fun. There must be something running around somewhere.
Okay, if you want to go north, I'll go south.
What they're done to.
Look out, Commander. More enemy mechs inbound.
Now, this is a real hunt.
I kind of wish I bought the Katara now. Oh!
Look at that helicopter. It's like, whoa!
Oh, we got a dropship landing right here.
I see him.
Kind of like that.
Oh, it's a whole squad of them.
Katara's dead.
Whoa, its reactor is going critical.
No, I'm trying to squish a bug.
Enemy reactor about to blow. Nice kill, Commander.
I will squish a bug.
Reporting that they have cleared the field of all mech and armored assets. While we're sure that some of these rats will sneak away through the smaller caves, without their mech or armored forces, they should no longer be a significant enough threat to the Concordant to warrant our attention. Thank you for your professionalism out there, Commander. We'll be sure to get your unit debriefed and squared away back at headquarters.
Yeah,
indeed,
this wasn't a bad quest. I mean, if you got this quest early in the game,
Yeah,
pretty fun with the amount of enemies, like tons of enemies.
And this little Marauder, is it we get or something?
Yeah, and then you get a Marauder. Like, that's not terrible.
Nope, I would agree. Hey, you brought
I
the
guess I'll
cane,
take
was that
this
Black Knight?
Thunderbolt. Actually, I want the Kintaro more. And then I'll just... Oh, there's a medium pulse laser. What's that doing in there? Okay, looks good. So the final debriefing says, "Thank you, mercenary. Because of your actions, we were able to crush this band of pirates, but most importantly, we avoided an unnecessary and surely brutal conflict with Davion forces. We've sent along your pay as well as a glowing recommendation to the Mercenary Review Board." There we go. We get ourselves a Marauder, which, yeah, in the beginning of the game, that would be pretty good, getting a Marauder. At the stage we're at, we probably don't need the Marauder, but at the same time, I don't have a problem with hanging on to it.
No, and it's a mech that maybe someone might like to see in the future as well.
That's true. It is a fan favorite. All right, so we're gonna try to track down these remaining quests. Let's go into these crappy, easy ones and just kind of blast them away. I may call in a light mech. I may call in a light mech or two just to, you know, crush these some of these a little faster. I might bring the fire starters in.
Yeah, they're pretty fun actually. I'm with the guitar too.
There is a hero mech here. I don't know if I want to buy it, but we'll see. Because like I think Davion is not happy with us, which means they're gonna upcharge us. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see.
We definitely have a few mechs we could get rid of in the meantime as well if you wanted to bring some in.
Yeah. Okay, in the meantime, let me see our submissions. Where are they located? Objective log. These are fine. Getting those machine guns are going to be a pain. Or, I don't know, if we do higher level missions, it probably won't be that big of a deal. Okay, so yeah, let's bring in some smaller mechs. I'm gonna bring in, I don't know, maybe the hero variants? Oh, let's bring in the high there.
I'd like had my fun with the grasshopper. I'm happy for it to go away.
Okay, we can put that one away. Let's do the high there, and let's do the fire starter E.
Nice.
So I will put away the Michael Jackson. And I guess also the Charger.
Nice. Yeah, I think we've played that one anyway.
Yeah, I feel like we used them enough.
So what did you bring out?
The high there and the fire starter. I'm gonna customize the high there because I don't think I've ever actually tried to use the high there.
Do you want me to do the E?
Sure.
Machine guns and I'm trying to avoid, yeah. What was it, tier 3s you were collecting, wasn't it?
Yeah, tier 3s are, is what I was using on them. I mean, like, whatever we have in stock is fine.
I just might go full flamers and full tier 5 flamers, nice.
Let me see what kind of missile launchers I can fit on this bad boy. Honestly, I can fit a lot on this mech. It's gonna need some heat sinks though. That actually looks like a really nasty build. It's like the fire starter javelin build, I guess. Looks pretty nasty though. All right, I'm gonna take us in to look at some of this hero mech over here. We'll see what we're dealing with.
This might be interesting. Let's go.
Trying something else?
Yeah. We've got 2 machine guns, 4 flamers, and 2 light rifles. Okay, it goes.
So the new one here, it is the Assassin DD. I'll take it. 10 million C-bills stings a little bit, but DD stands for, I believe, Dark Death.
I don't believe it does.
So let's go ahead and knock off the jump jets. Wow, this mech has a strange set of weapons.
But yeah, I've used this before. This thing's actually quite fun. And it's really quick.
Okay, so that means I'm not going to do LRMs. If it's a fast mech, there's no need to do LRMs. We have a medium ballistic slot.
Hey Eve, how's it going?
I kind of want to try an AC-10. Maybe an LBX AC-10? Or how about an Ultra AC-5? Get up close on people and give them the Ultra AC-5? No, this could be the perfect time to use the scattery, the LBX AC-10 scattery. Well, it uses up a lot of space, though. It does use up a good bit of space.
Big fat medium rifle, maybe?
Yeah, we could do an AC-5. That's a nice-looking AC-5, too. And then what can I do for missiles? Maybe a pair of SRM-4s?
Or an SMRM4 and a 2, maybe, and you get a total. Oh no, that doesn't take up too much space.
And then a half-ton. Where's a half-ton at? SRM half ammo. I would like a heatsink at least, but well, we'll see how that goes. That's probably going to get a little bit hot, but we'll see how it goes. What's this for sale? Oh, a double heatsink. I'll take the double heatsink. What else they got for sale? A medium pulse laser?
Any good?
Yeah, I'll buy it. Why not? Okay, so our next mission is right over here. What is this one? There should be some easy missions over here. Just want to get them out of the way. Let's just do this one. Dark Death, so edgy, says Evie. Yeah, that's the Assassin DD. Originally, I thought it stood for, like, double Ds, but apparently it has nothing to do with jugs.
Well, and you know what? I'm not interested in it.
Okay, so we've got, looks like we have to pick between these two. Picking at the scraps. So our first option is Interstellar Expedition says, nearby systems have been caught in the wake of Black Inferno's march, so they're vulnerable and exposed. Most of these worlds are simple farming and extraction planets, but they still offer valuable resources that my clients are looking to acquire, shall we say, at a reasonable price. If you're willing to look past any moral quandaries, we'd like to help grab the supplies we need by staging a diversionary raid. If you drop onto the affected planets and grab the attention of whatever defenses are still viable, then we will send in a salvage crew while you're engaging the locals. Anything of value, our team's fine. Beyond what we need will be your payment for the contract. If this helps orient your moral compass, don't think of this job as aiding and abetting thievery. Think of the job as accelerated negotiations. Our clients need these supplies far more than the local people do. Without them, they'll survive, but our clients won't. The counter offer is the Coalition of Farmers. This is an open call to any and all mercenary commands in the region. Our humble farming complex has suffered greatly at the hands of Black Inferno. They came through, took out our meager defenses, and put many of our fields to the torch. And pirate raiders calling themselves Vogels, Vandals, have plagued us ever since. We are clinging to what precious little we have left here, but we've pooled our funds and are offering honest pay to any command willing to protect our homes from these raiders, drive them away from our planet so we can live in peace. Well, that's obvious. We're just gonna we're gonna kick these people while they're down, obviously.
Everything in your head, brain has to do with jugs. That's just every man, Eve, to be honest. Every man ever.
Yeah, exactly. See that? Thomas has my back.
You got your jugs.
So apparently we got to smack some innocent farmers around and take their stuff.
That's fun. Sounds like a perfect job for the fire starter.
Yeah. Burning some farms sounds like a good idea. So here we are. A nearby agricultural system may have supplies we desperately need, but we can't ignore their local militia forces, which are composed of native farmers. The biggest advantage they have against us is that they are already on high alert due to Black Inferno's recent strike, so they're expecting trouble. They don't know what kind of trouble, and they're not expecting us. Well, let me just take a bunch of money here, and I guess we'll take a little bit of everything.
Yeah, just step off
Mind
Eve,
the weather,
because
Commander.
you ain't got no
It'll
jugs.
compromise your visibility.
There we go. Let's go ahead and deploy our pilots. I want to use the high bear. There we go.
I'm gonna use this fancy fire starter.
Do we have any other light mechs? Let's send them in the Dark Death and one humongous mech. The
Oh, bring the Banshee with the sword.
The Banshee with a sword.
That was
There
really
we go.
This is funny. That was like really stupid.
There we go. So
Yeah, get ready.
this is a perfectly reasonable and balanced lance. Oh, I need to check my weapon groups in the meantime.
It's like the enemies will see like you know a fire starter and a assassin and a what do you put javelin coming to the hill and like behind it is an absolute behemoth of a banshee. No, they're never any crab cakes. That's one thing for sure, right?
Take out the militia garrison.
Time to burn their
Doing so
farms.
should allow us to get the supplies we're so desperate for.
Oh, it feels good to use flamethrowers again. I haven't played a mech that's fast enough to like warrant the usage of flamethrowers.
What speed does that thing do?
97 kilometers.
That other one was like 113, the DD.
Yeah, the DDs. I mean, the assassins in general are really fast. But I typically don't use flamers unless the mech can go like close to 100 kilometers because you got to be able to get close enough to them.
Please state your business.
No.
No quarrel with you.
You may have no quarrel with us, but we have a quarrel with you. Got some mechs.
They have a partisan AC-5.
That's kind of thick. What is that? Indicator 1P?
Time to begin the roasting. Ooh, I bumped into him. That was bad. Don't want to bump into people when you're a light mech, that's for sure. Nice and toasty for them. Urban Mech has an AC-20.
Okay, there's your dirty down. Yeah, was a Vindicator in there somewhere? I don't know where the hell it went though.
I'm just circling around the area to make sure everything's dead right now. Also, I'm going to destroy their water tower so that they can't drink any fresh water.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
Mercenary, stop! I beg you! That was a
No.
civilian building!
You've managed to demolish about
I'm
Where's
a-
the Vindicator? Oh, there it is.
Crack on.
Apparently, I'm like burning the. Oh, I heard the sword strike.
I think you're using a 75 damage sword strike for a building.
Our payday is nearly here, Commander. Just keep smashing.
All I know is I'm toasting all these buildings.
Oh my goodness, what just happened? I just like lost half of my mech.
New target fire starter.
Hell no.
Did one of them have a melee weapon?
I don't know if something just crashed into me, I think, to be honest.
Oh, he's got a medium hatchet. Watch it.
That's obviously what it was then. I wasn't even that close to him though. I'm getting like wrecked.
Target acquired.
He crashed right into me. I hate when the AI does that.
I'm guessing I got hit with that hatchet, kind of the only explanation for that.
Okay, we destroyed him.
Which is a rookie error by me, to say the least.
I hate it when the enemy like just directly goes right. I'm passing by him, like I'm running by him, and he's like, "I'm just gonna ram straight into you."
Yeah, okay, the light rifle in this thing sucks. I need to change that immediately.
Also, I mean, I haven't piloted a light mech in a little while, so I'm not used to the amount of damage you take from collisions.
Yeah.
These facilities are pretty bare. We're going to likely need to hit another target.
Oh, looks like we haven't beat up enough farmers yet. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't one bit feel guilty for it either.
I mean, isn't burning crops like a good? Doesn't it like give the ground like more like nutrients or something? Like, isn't it like good for the ground or something?
Yeah, or something.
It's like we're probably doing them a favor.
So what we're saying is that they should be grateful for it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Did you want to recustomize that fire starter?
Absolutely. I'm not one bit impressed. Ooh, did I just get a crash? I just had a crash.
Oh gosh.
Bit random in the menu.
Let me get you a new invite. Okay, let me know if you need another invite after that. In the meantime, I'm going to read the next mission. Okay, picking at the scraps part 2. Commander, we've received a message from the local colonists, forwarding it to you. We don't know who you are, but we are begging you to be on your way. We are simple farmers. We have no quarrel with you. All we ask is that you leave us be. Please, we have little as there is, and the damage you've already caused the planet will make life harder on us. Please just let us be, and we'll help you get what you want, get what your employer wants. Tell us what you need, and we'll tell you where to find it and what you're looking for. Nevertheless, we should press on. We have another target we need to hit if we need to stay afloat. They're trying to make me feel bad, but it's not working.
Yeah, send me another invite there.
Okay. Invite away.
No, didn't work that time.
Oh, it didn't go through?
No.
One more time.
No, that didn't work either.
Okay, then it could be that this particular party is messed up, so let me go ahead and return to main menu and reload it.
Yeah, it's maybe pooed to bed. Probably why I got... Well, no, I did crash. It wasn't like a kick.
Fortunately, it's not too hard to redo.
No.
Like this game loads pretty quickly, unlike Fallout 4.
Does it
All
take
right,
a while
invite
to
away.
load?
Oh man, Fallout 4 has brutal loading screens.
Yeah, that worked. That worked that time. Okay.
Okay, let me know when the fire starter's recustomized, and then we'll set for when we'll go to the next quest objective.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just gonna give it the traditional glimmers and whatever you call them, machine guns.
I am going to not step on a crack to avoid breaking Mother's back.
Pardon me. You know what? I wouldn't normally put jump jets on a mech, but like I've got absolutely nothing else to put on this, so I may as well.
Oh, does it just have too much space?
Yeah. I'll just give it.
That's the problem with some of the mechs have so much space I don't know what to do with them. Because they don't have enough hard points, or big enough hard points.
I guess that'll do. Wait a minute. I forgot a sec, really. There we go.
Okay,
All right.
that's good. Alright, let's head to the next area. So yeah, we're closing in on completing all the quests. That's pretty good news. I think this quest, and there's one other quest left that's an easy one, and then the rest of them are going to be like kind of like frontline quests, so looking forwards to that.
Yeah, me too. Getting some bigger, fatter machines done as well.
Alright, so this one is beating up more farmers. The local farmers supplied you with the location of a nearby system, a place where our salvage teams should be able to find everything on the client's shopping list. The planet's communication system all ties to a central point. Destroy the primary comm center to prevent the local militia from coordinating their defenses. Doing that will buy plenty of time for our salvage teams to search the planet for what we need. All right, time to... I guess we're canceling cable on these farmers.
Sounds like a raid.
Yes, it is a raid, actually.
So
I'm going to use the Assassin Dark Death.
and since that's not ready, I will use the Kintaro.
And then we got
Maybe just
75 tons. Oh, I'll bring an archer.
Nice.
I don't know how well the Dark Death is. I think the Dark Death is going to have some heat issues.
Speedy boy, at least you can run away from battle.
That is true.
Once we do that, the farmers' militia will be in the dark, and our salvage team can...
Where do you want to go? North or
Give me a
east?
second to reassign my weapon groups. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go south and kind of hook around. I mean, like I've got a good top. I got a healthy top speed of 313. So
Yeah, it's not really fast mech, that thing. This is quite a fun mech. I think I did the... I can't remember what I did with it, actually. I think I might have done SRMs and a medium rifle maybe with that, or a heavy rifle perhaps.
yeah, I mean, if you get the Dark Death early enough, you
Started.
could probably do some decent stuff with it.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach to the object to pick
I'll grab that.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operations.
Okay.
Excellent fight, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Okay, this guy's toast.
I kind of like that when you're destroying these independents, like these mechs they have are like probably like their like family's heirloom, like the one thing that they have precious, and they're like, oh no, we're being attacked in our poor little village, we'll send out the family mech, and then we just like torch it within like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like this is all we have to defend with.
Rifleman.
A
As we-
rifle. Interesting.
As we arrive with like meme mechs, really, to be honest.
Target acquired.
Has an urban mech here. Has an AC-20. I should probably do something about that.
Like that rifleman is out here. A lot of turrets here.
Yeah, pretty heavy defenses for some farmers. I guess they had their like ancestral rifleman here.
It's used for picking up the crops.
With these
Sniping
like
the
rifle
coyote.
hands.
Shooting the coyotes.
Maybe it's like what they use to hunt. Gotta hunt some deer with the rifleman.
There wouldn't be much left of a deer, really, would there? What's that? Another rifleman.
Wow. Some advanced enemies for a low-level mission.
Target neutralized.
I do feel like this might be somewhat scaled.
Sometimes I do wonder if there's a certain amount of scaling involved.
I've no way if you ran into this mission, you know, with
Target acquired.
the weight limit that we're given, was it like 200 or something? That you'd be fighting that. I mean, a rifleman,
Enemy acquisition.
I mean, that's like nearly 300 tons of mechs we just fought.
Centurion.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
I mean, that wasn't anything very good.
What do we got here? There is another urban mech with an AC-20. I'm gonna try to flank it and knock its gun off.
Oh, wow, we.
target off the list.
Let's get the hell out of here. I should open up again.
Enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Okay, I think we're clear. Aside from that turret. This mech actually didn't do too bad. Like, yeah, it would definitely overheat in a longer battle, but it actually didn't do too bad.
But to be fair, I don't think that would be the purpose you'd be using it for.
Officially offline. We're moving in to gather the supplies.
Also, if I did have to fight a harder mech, like if I had to fight like an Atlas or something, I would definitely just focus on getting behind it. Where the, yes, even if I overheat, I'll be able to do a lot of rear armor damage. Because like, I got 2 SRM4s on it, an AC-5, and 2 medium lasers. Like, that's enough to do some damage to the rear armor of an Atlas pretty nicely.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's click down the list. Can't take any of these mechs, unfortunately. Okay, so that is all of this quest. Nice, easy one, and down the tubes. Well, Commander, the job is done, and the end results are all that matter. The salvage crew discovered some surplus heat sinks, jump jets, and a lucky stash of damaged Lost Tech weapons. So, like, the farmers just happen to have small pulse lasers and medium pulse lasers. Among the wreckage that's yours for the taking, you might not have enjoyed the job from a moral standpoint, but this ancient Star League hardware should more than compensate for those qualms. You're new at this, so we will offer you some free advice. Remind yourself that everyone is simply trying to survive. You, me, the weak, the strong, the inner is a hard place, and sometimes you will need to get your hands dirty to stay alive.
I guess they were probably tying the medium pulse laser to the back of one of their tanks to plow the fields.
Yeah, like the medium field laser. All right, so this should be the last of the crappy quests, because this is the basically the Davion new player quest line. Once we have this done, it's going to be straight to the Kurita front line. That's funny. It'll kind of end where it all began.
We're making some bank then.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we are, Interstellar Expeditions Armed Robbery. The local systems are in shambles. Many mercenary outfits are packing up and running, while others are looking to ransack vacant merc bases. It's never a bad idea to take advantage of an opportunity, and this might be it. My clients need supplies too, and if you get your hands on some, I'll give you a healthy cut of the resale value. If you're game, I've got intel on the system of an independent company from Harlock's Warriors is trying to get out of the system for good. If you're not afraid to shoot at other mechs, you should be able to chase them off and acquire some of their supplies. The surefire way to chase them off with minimal fuss is to shoot down the mech of Anders Williams, their head of security, and then the rest of the outfit should scatter. Williams is not well liked, to say the least, so you'd essentially be doing the Warriors a favor, and with the occupants on their way out, they shouldn't put up much of a fight to protect someone they'd rather be rid of. After chasing off the Warriors, I'll send my crews and pay you anything that's on the list of necessities. Anything else you find will be yours for the taking.
Nice.
Seems simple enough.
To be fair, we found a lot of loot boxes in these missions so far, with nothing that exciting in them yet.
Yeah, so this is a very, like I said, this is a very low-level mission. A merc company has left its mech repair depot undermanned, and while they prepare to leave the system, there is minimal presence around the garage where valuable components and possibly a mech under repair might be found. Take out the head of security, and the remaining outfit is bound to withdraw, which will give you the full run of the depot. Money, salvage. There we go.
Bad news, Commander. Extreme weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
I'm going to use... What do I got? I'm going to use the Quantum.
No, that's way too big.
I mean, we can bring 3 mechs.
That is 3 mechs. Because that's a smaller...
Oh yeah, that's true. I could also just bring the Dark Death.
Tell you what, let's take 2 mechs. Take that and get rid of the Javelin, and I'm going to bring something really fat.
Okay, I can do that too.
Such as... I mean, No, that's just ridiculous. I like to the Banshee again. Let's give it a go.
You're doing the Banshee? Okay, let me see. What's the biggest I can do? I can do 60?
I can go a little smaller if you want. Yeah, still that. Do you want to take that? Hold on one second. Take that. And I will
No,
go
no,
in
I
the-
didn't want to take that. I was just throwing it on to do calculations.
Oh, right.
Like I was just throwing it on to do a calculation.
If you want that one, I can take the Highlander. That's no problem.
No, I'm gonna take the Rifleman DNA.
Ah, nice. So we got a bit of.
Actually,
sword
no. I'll never hit light mechs in the Rifleman DNA. That's a stupid idea. I'll never hit anything. What else do I got in here? So that weighs that. I'm gonna go with the champion.
Fair enough. That'll be fun. Flappy boy and a sword boy.
Yep, I'm ready to take off in my champion.
You have to
Commander.
run to terminal
The
velocity,
only
though.
thing standing between us and this company's supplies is their leader, Anders Willman. Take him out, and we'll be
Sounds
able to
like a
get our
nerd.
salvage crews planet side. Willman's forces have mostly fled the area, but you should still expect some resistance.
What do you think he's piloting?
Probably a medium mech, because this is a very low-level quest. I'm gonna guess maybe a Centurion or a Hunchback.
Yeah, I was thinking Hunchback as well, funny.
Oh, you want to see the Banshee? So someone wants to see the Banshee. Actually, I know exactly what to do. I will go into free cam mode. This is the Banshee, an unusual Banshee due to it having a melee weapon. What melee weapon are you using?
It is the Assault Claymore.
Yeah, so he's using the Assault Claymore on the Banshee. It definitely hits pretty hard.
Yeah, and it looks. I do agree, it looks slick.
Does that Banshee have a supercharger? It'd be pretty cool if it did have one, but I don't think
No,
it has one.
unfortunately not.
I don't think there is a single mech that has both a melee weapon and a supercharger or a mask.
If this thing had a
Unfortunately.
supercharger, it would be outrageously good. No. I knew why I should have kept the large laser on.
Well, that's my job to squish some things.
Shadowhawk?
We got a Shadowhawk.
Not too worried with that. Vulcan. I think so. Shadowhawk's the main enemy.
I don't know what you're doing here, but we picked up a ship of most of our goods. If you're looking to raid us, you're going to be sorely disappointed. And if you're looking to die,
Oh man, I heard that hit.
Willman is
Oh.
out of the picture.
I mean, that
We'll
was.
be able to get ourselves some of this much-needed resources.
Oh.
And hey,
A drop
the
ship.
sphere is a better place without
If you want to chop those guys up when they land.
We fulfilled our contract.
I'm not opposed to it.
Let's get you out of here now. Additional forces are being deployed near you.
Got an Irby. I'm in a cold environment, so my mech shouldn't overheat too bad. Normally this mech can have trouble with the 4 medium lasers, but... Oh, yeah, that's the end of him. Don't run into me. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm a heavy mech again. So it's like, please run into me.
Oh, I just mistimed that.
What do we got here? Oh, I singed his legs. There we go. Now you can catch him. Cleaning up these scorpions. How many medium lasers does that Banshee have?
5.
I would say that seems like a lot of medium lasers.
It has a large point. I sort of. I changed it for the knuckles, but I'm kind of tempted to put the maybe take a medium laser off, take the knuckles off, and give it a PPC. Ooh, more fun. Spoilers, they'll do a lot of damage. It's pretty useless in terms of anything that's with a bit more range. I just never spent any time to actually optimize this. Oh, nice. Another tank. Oh, nice.
Biggie says, use the short burst. The problem is that, like, all of our medium lasers are pretty high tier, and we don't have a lot of high tier short bursts. Like, a lot of our medium lasers are, like, tier 3, 4. And, like, all of our short bursts are, like, tier 1. Like, so we don't have a lot of good, we don't have a lot of the good ones.
I mean, like I said, I could definitely optimize that by getting rid of those knuckles and putting on a large laser.
If we could find some better short burst lasers, I would use them. But was this literally just? Oh no, it was two. Was it two? Only one mission long? Jeez, you took a risk, Commander, but it paid off in spades for both of us. Your salvage crews managed to dig up a pretty decent haul for me, including an operational mech chassis. None of my clients are in the market for scout mechs, so consider it part of your payment. It'll probably do your unit better than me. Okay, so that is the end of the crap tier missions. So we have nearly completed all of the missions. These are all going to go in here. And, let's see. Alright, let me see how far I can zoom out. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom before the quest markers disappear. I'm pretty sure we've got all of them done. I don't see any here. You said the music is too loud? I've turned it down so many times. Like, look at this. The music volume is down to 40.
I've got mine basically at 0. Yeah, mine's at 15.
I'll try 20.
Hopefully that sounds a bit better.
I mean, I don't know if it's that, though, because it's like, there might be something anomalous happening, because, like, normally the chat would tell me if there was a problem, so, like, I feel like something anomalous is happening. Okay, so, we have completed every quest in the game, except for this cluster of quests here, and the secret quest from the bounty hunter. I guess it's time to get started, then. This looks like a nasty quest right here.
Should we pull out some more assault mechs?
What we're gonna, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Colia, and we're going to let's reorganize our mechs. All of these scout mechs are about to go into the locker. To cold storage with you.
And get some fat boys out.
Yeah, it might be time to bring the atlases back out and everything. Okay, you're going into cold storage. You're going into cold storage. You're going into cold storage. Alright, let's see what we're going to keep. I need to organize these. Fat. 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 Fat.
Cars as well.
Where is the other fat mech at?
Banshee's pretty fat.
Banshee. Fat. 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 I wish there was just a button I could click to organize the mechs by their weight. Here's another fat. Fat. Come on, drag them up here. Next up, let's do the 75-ton mechs come next. So you go here, you go here. This is a 70-ton. Then the 60, no, here's another 70-ton. The 60 tons come next. And then these mechs go down here. Okay. Let's see what we got. So, we've got 4 stalkers. We only have one, we have a few 100-ton mechs. I think we should probably bring 1 Atlas in.
Oh, you like the Annihilator? Yeah, it's the weird, like, skeleton one.
Oh, yeah. This is the Annihilator that has, like, the bones.
It looks like it's got, like, a dinosaur head on the side of it.
Alright, so let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna need to bring in some bigger mechs. The big mechs. Alright, so who's going out is the next question.
You can get rid of the Kataro. I'm not being out around the big mechs, so I can play around with them.
Okay, Kintaro's out.
What else have we got here?
I'm gonna bring out the Super Griffin because we got the quarantine.
We probably won't need the Archer 2R since we're going to be probably playing more with the Stalkers now.
True.
I'm not planning on using the Rifleman DNA. If you are, then fair enough.
Okay.
Do you want both of the dragons?
1, 2, 3, 4. We might be able to put the Fang up.
Yeah, I think that would be enough. What about the Yaj? Are you planning on using it much?
I kind of like the Yaj, but like I don't know if the Yaj would fit. Although some of the missions do sink down a little bit. Like, you know, not every mission is like gonna be like Rep 13. So like I do think that like maybe a little bit of flexibility could still pay off.
Then I think that's probably enough then.
Okay, so we probably need to bring in one Atlas at least as a mercenary, like a mech for our allies to use. So let me go ahead and bring this in. Do you have any requests you want to bring in?
Give me that Annihilator. May as well do something with that. Stick some PPCs on it or something.
Okay, the PPC Annihilator.
Yeah, I'll do something with that. I did want to put on a bunch of ER PPCs.
Also,
but...
chat, if you have a mech request, if you want us to bring a mech in, we are moving into rougher missions. So, like, if you have a request for either an assault mech or just an extremely high performance mech, then I am willing to bring a mech in. In the meantime, I am going to be customizing these, though. So this Atlas D is going to be a heavy rifle build. Where's my heavy? I'm going to sort by name. Where are the heavy rifles at? H. Let me just flip it around. There we go. U, M, L. Here it is, heavy rifle. Wow, we have really bad heavy rifles. These are not good.
Yeah,
the Night Stalker, I do not have that mech. I don't know if you can get it in the... I don't know if you can get it in the... I mean, I've never seen it in the career mode. Some people have told me you can get it in career mode. I've never personally seen it, though. I'm going to put an LRM stream on... Oh, no, I can do a better one. No, not a 15. I want a 20. Oh my god, I'll sort by name again. Okay, where is a good LRM 10? That's a good one. And then an LRM 20. That's a nice looking one. Yeah, that's fine. The armor should already be good. Yeah. Let me go ahead and redo that then. The rear armor needs to be rebalanced. Okay, that looks good. How much ammo do we need? We probably need 2 tons of heavy rifle ammo and 4 tons of LRMs.
I don't suppose they're selling a assault hammer fist here.
I can take a look. And then the rest of these are going to be heat sinks. I don't think I need that. That's too many heat sinks. I can do better than this then. If that's too many heat sinks. Yeah, that's too many heat sinks. You want to see if there's a hammer fist for sale?
Yeah, assault hammer
They
fist.
do not have any. There are no There's nothing.
That's okay. Maybe get one there. No, let's see how ugly we can make this one.
Okay, so that's I guess we're upgrading into Artemis. I did not plan on doing Artemis, but I guess we're doing Artemis. Oh, that's really nice looking. They don't deserve it though. Like this is an AI mech. They don't deserve Artemis, or that high quality of an Artemis. Where's my LRM-10s at? Surely we have an LRM-10 with Artemis. Surely. We don't have any LRM-10s with Artemis? What, they gotta sell me one. There we go. LRM-10. That's a shitty LRM-10 with Artemis, but oh well. Let me buy a few of them. There we go. That is a shitty LRM-10 with Artemis, but what can you do? Alright, so now I can put in the double heat sinks. That is still so much cooling. We don't need this much cooling. This is like too much cooling. Like there's no need for it. What if I put on some arena fists? Assault knuckles. 2 assault knuckles. We don't need this many heat sinks. We'll put some singles in. There we go. That'll be fine. Also, those knuckles are really nice. I don't want to give them that good of knuckles. I don't have the choice, though. Oh, well. Yeah, it's 12 shots a ton, so it'll have, what do you call it, about, like, 24? That should be fine, though, because it's only a single heavy rifle, and the weapon, this is like this one is a tier 1, so it shoots really, really slow. It's like, by the time you shoot 24 shells, like, if he runs out of ammo, I can add another one on. But, like, I've been running it with 2 tons of ammo, and, like, he typically does not run out of ammo. Okay, that one's ready. So you guys, what did you guys want me to bring in? We already have a king crab. What about, we could bring in the Corsair. The Corsair's been kind of gathering dust. I don't see anything here that I want to bring in.
Like a metal to say Marauder as well.
The Marauder. I might be able to do something with the Marauder. Now that we have double heat sinks, at least, we might be able to do something with it. Oh, this is a weird Marauder.
Oh, this is the one we got from the missions over beside, what do you call it? The Tauran Concordat.
Yeah, this is not the 3R.
It might be kind of fun though. You get 3 PVCs on that thing. It's kind of nasty.
Okay, let me see if I can do something interesting with it. Size. Can I do 3 PPCs? I don't think I can. So that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 PPs, 14 heat sinks. The power of 14 heat sinks. Will 14 heat sinks keep 3 PPCs cool? No. No. That's not going to keep 3 PPCs cool. Let's do 3 PPCs and
3 medium lasers.
3 medium lasers.
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me.
There we go. And then some fists.
And more armor if you wanted as well, I guess.
The armor, it's going to be like 0.5 armor. It's not, it's not going to be a relevant upgrade. 1 more heatsink. There. Well, how much do these do? 20? Yeah, 22.5. That's not a bad upgrade. That's like basically punch with the power of an AC-20. That's not too bad. I'll repaint. We'll just give it that color scheme. Okay, so I think we're ready. That cut our costs down quite a bit, but that's fine. It's been a while since we've trimmed down our costs. So let's go to the first quest area. Let's hit the nasty one first, honestly. No, let's hit... Yeah, okay, this is the nasty one. This one is Reputation 13. So this is going to be, like, probably tonnage 360 to 400.
Nice.
That's my estimation. Because this is like the highest level frontline support mission.
That cash, that salvage, that's all I'm thinking about. Hopefully an enforcer.
Okay, so here we go. We have two offers. The first one is defense support Davion, or Davian, according to the Concordant. House Kurita continues to embrace their unquenchable appetite for conquest, threatening the lives of millions of innocents. The Great House Davion is looking to enlist the services of an agile, effective strike force to lead a cunning counterattack behind Kurita lines. We are seeking a mercenary command who will agree to undertake an objective raid in enemy territory. If the strike goes well, we may have additional contracts to offer. The counter-offer is invasion support Kurita. There is no greater honor than to serve the dragon as the sword and shield of the coordinator. Even you, a soldier of fortune, can find some small measure of honor by aiding the Draconis Combine's war effort against belligerent Davian forces. Support in our invasion efforts by assaulting key strategic locations that will force one of the Federated Sun's allied mercenary forces to withdraw. Success in this endeavor may result in continued employment with House Kurita's military. Honor the dragon. Answer the call of Bushido. Well, that sounds right up my alley.
That sounds much more honorable.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, so our first one is a defense mission. Interesting. Not when I hear the word invasion, the first thing that comes to mind is not defense. They're like, you know, like, we need you to defend our planet on their side of the border.
Yeah.
They're invading our planet on their side of the border.
There's a bit of a contradiction there, isn't there?
Oh, wait, this is the wrong quest. No, here it is. Never mind. No, this is the right one. That's another quest. It's in the same, it's like right next door. Okay, never mind. Never mind. This is the one we're doing. This is a demolition mission. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, so this is a 90 difficulty mission, 400 tons, so we can literally bring whatever we want. Our attempts to breach the Davion pickets have drawn their attention away from the forward command post of the Blue Star Irregulars Mercenary Command. Destroy as much of this base as possible to force the Davionist Lucre Warriors to withdraw from the front line, give us the opening we need to press our advantage. So, like, we're Lucre Warriors, too, so it's basically, like, Kurita's basically, it's like their cringe Lucre Warriors and our base Lucre Warriors. Yeah, I want maximum salvage here. And probably 2 insurance.
Gotta change up the,
Alright, let's load up all of our pilots.
Gotta change up the Banshee. That's alright, I'll do it now. Okay, so...
We can use anything we want. It's 400 tons, so...
What are we doing?
Demo. It's demo. Demo.
Right. What are you planning on bringing?
I'm gonna load them up with these. So that's gonna be our, you know, just the weapons, the mechs that our Lance is gonna use. I am probably gonna use the Dargan.
I don't want to use that Annihilator, but it's gonna be really, really slow and painful to wait for.
Oh, I'll tell you the terrain type. It is going to be in the ice.
Yeah, I'll do the Headhunter. Why not? I need to become friends with it. I'm not friends with it yet.
Well, this is definitely going to be a battle to give it a shot on. Because we're expecting pretty severe resistance. The Dargon. I mean, if I'm fighting for the Draconis Combine, I have to use the Dargon.
Hey, there's not like a bigger version of the dragon in this game, the Grand Dragon or whatever it's called.
Hopefully we don't get our butts beat because we've been doing a lot of soft missions.
Sons have made a significant push into Kurita territory, and they need all the help they can get to keep them at bay. I guess they're desperate enough to resort to hiring us. They've provided the location of a Davion base. If we hit it hard enough,
Alright, I'm gonna
it
throttle
should
up and
reroute
begin
some of their
scouting.
forces from the front lines.
I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Sounds good to me.
Got a visual on the base. Looks like it is not a very large base. It's mostly walls. Got something. It's a Jaeger Mech S. Taking cover.
Contact on enemy units.
That's an elite pilot as well. I'm going to try to get a visual on it and order the Lance to begin attacking it.
Engaging Lance focus.
It's got a little bit of weathering on it now.
Oh yeah, nice damage to it, I agree. I don't want to fuck around with like an elite Jaeger mech.
Yeah, that thing is, it's basically gone now.
Two more assault mechs. We got a Zeus, a veteran Zeus, and a regular Stalker. I'm gonna put them on the Stalker. Okay, our mechs are moving into like mid combat, so I'm gonna start advancing on them. This guy's toast. Focusing fire on the Zeus. I'm gonna go after this Enforcer.
Nah, still doing probably that thing.
This is an elite Enforcer, so I'm gonna try to prevent him from doing too many shenanigans. Okay, I punched his ticket. Okay, I'm gonna order them to hold position since they are long-range mechs.
Attention unidentified battle mech. You have entered restricted Federation air.
And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna crash through these walls in order to like reveal the base to our allies.
Supply warehouse has been flooded. Go to emergency van protocol. Radio tower has been neutralized.
Okay. The only thing we gotta be worried about is if they just send like a bajillion, million, skillion reinforcements.
And like land them right on top of our atlases.
That would also be really annoying.
Damage to the target facility.
Good
really
start
like this
though.
shit.
We wasted those assault mechs pretty cleanly.
Yeah, we haven't taken too much damage. Honestly, like, Atlas, do you want to shoot somewhere where I'm not standing?
Dropship is arriving. It
On
is
top of
on
them?
our mechs. I'm gonna order them to move to that direction.
To half capacity. Keep going.
Enemy forces have come
I'll
from
make my way over.
generator.
I think
What do we got? We got a
rifle.
Rifleman, Elite, and a Veteran Hunchback.
Oh,
The
well.
Rifleman doesn't see me, so I'm gonna get behind him.
I've arrived.
Big damage on the Rifleman. Oh, he got my arm. Wow. He's an elite pilot. That does make sense. Okay, I'm going to break contact then.
Mech wrecked.
He should just need to be tapped out.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, the Panther.
Okay, I'm gonna move them back to where they were.
This complex is on the verge of collapse.
I still have a lot of my weapons though, so I can still provide pretty good support. But I'm gonna be supporting from the back line now.
That's okay. I'd imagine that'll be the most of it done now anyway.
Also, I am heavy, so I am able to smash through walls.
Oh, we got another dropship here.
Target blackjack.
I'm gonna try to finish the base off. I'm just gonna mask through this wall, to be honest. Let me just get the last of it out.
What is that? Cyclops.
Got
And an
it.
Atlas D.
Field. Let's take it down.
How bad is it?
Atlas.
Yeah, our Atlas D's are a little bit beat up, but
I'm attacking the Cyclops right now.
that's actually the Atlas we need to destroy, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, we do need to kill that Atlas. Oh, really? He wants me. Oh, they both want me. I am backing up.
Right, Cyclops dead.
Okay, they're off me again. I'm gonna start zapping this asshole. One of our Atlas has lost an arm. That's okay though, because they don't have a lot of weapons in their arm. Okay, we got him.
Destroyed.
What's
All
that?
right, I'm gonna sorry. I'm gonna mask my way over to the drop location.
No problem.
Man, 133 kilometers when I'm unmasked. That's pretty nasty.
Alright. Hopefully we made
Is that
it.
Blackjack dead too?
Let's get back into orbit and cross our fingers. Hopefully, our employers will be...
Yeah, only lost knuckles and a medium lizard.
I might switch to Solid Slug. I'm not sure. I'll give Solid Slug a shot. Because, like, I'm worried I move too quickly and I'll miss my shots too frequently on Solid Slug, which is why I'm using Scattering. But, like, I might switch to Solid Slug on it.
And I thought
There's the
the
enforcer.
the AC-10 burst fire if you need to again.
Okay, we got the Enforcer. That's good news. Okay, so we killed the Atlas. That's another. That's 10 million smackaronis and a tier 5 large chem laser. And that maxes out the Mech Hunter. So Mech Hunter is now maxed. And then we got the. Let me put the Enforcer in here, and we can give them the Enforcers. That's going to give us 2.8 million C-bills. And AC-5 burst fire, tier 5, and a bunch of AC-5 ammo. That is pretty nice. Okay, so the Atlas lost a laser. That's not too bad. We have plenty of lasers in reserve. Alright, I'm going to try out Solid Slug. See how I like it. Solid Slug. Alright, I'm going to try out Solid Slug. So the next mission... Wait, is it a two-parter? It is a two-parter. Okay, so... MechWarrior, your destruction of the Blue Star's Irregulars operating base has exposed the underhandedness of House Davion. One of our Dest infiltration teams has learned that a Davion spy, a MIIO agent codenamed Volpes, escaped the destruction and is in flight. It is believed that Volpes has critical intel on our on-planet position and intended maneuvers. This duplicitous agent must be found and eliminated with prejudice before they can deliver their intel report and worsen our position. We want to utilize your skills to track down and permanently remove this agent from the equation. Why not? Think we can do that?
Sounds like a jump to King Crab.
Okay, yeah, over here. Second one for invasion support. Aside from losing the autocannon, that was a pretty profitable mission.
Yeah, we have more, so not a big deal.
Yeah, those elite pilots are really, like, they've got really good aim.
Yeah.
Really good aim.
And they know what parts of your mech to target.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna let some of these mechs repair. There we go. Alright, so this mission is assassination 400 tons.
That's definitely a King Crab mission.
I agree. I think a king crab would be really nice. Also, I did take like 800,000 C-bills of damage coverage as well.
Oh, nice.
In fact, I might add I'll do 1.2 million in damage coverage.
Yeah, because you could end up getting the full use out of that. But
Yeah, like if we lose any weapons at all, it'll like that'll skyrocket at 800,000. I will lean on us having a good mission. 800,000. I think we'll cover you know, like most armor costs and stuff like that. We'll see how
King
it
Crab's
goes.
very good at reducing costs as well, to be fair.
Yeah, the king crab will be great. I think this team is perfect. I'm going to use the Dargan again, and I will try to find things for you to shoot.
Sounds good to me.
The
Well, you're
Dargan.
happy. I do feel like this type of, like, in these assault mech missions, and I do feel like finding the enemies faster so you know what you're preparing for definitely helps.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about the beginning. We wasted those 3 in the beginning. Like, when I was able to, like, spot them, and some of them already got beat up from the missile barrage.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So if anyone kind of hasn't seen this King Crab in action and doubts heavy rifles, you're about to change your mind.
That he has a data cache chock full of battle plans and military strategies.
Right over
that
here,
is due
like,
to
this is
send
possibly
down
a
high
sniping
command.
spot.
Intercept
You could go and
and
activate them if they don't
to
come.
make sure that his data doesn't
Yeah,
fall
I
into the
could
wrong
wake them up.
hands.
Electron gunner in position. Enemy destroyed.
Alright, I'll go take a look.
We haven't been authorized for airstrikes on this mission.
Or we could just lure them over to this kind of hill over here.
Yeah, that worked quite nicely before.
I'm gonna order them to come over here to this hill. We got a mech coming forward. It's like a Kintaro.
Okay, we'll get rid of that. Is it
Veteran
what it said?
pilot.
Target acquired.
I've got a Locust M and an Elite pilot over here. It's just a Locust, though. They're definitely deadlier enemies.
Yeah, that's gone.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
The Kintaro is like kind of derping a bit and isn't really.
Okay, break one of his arms in it.
I'll let you guys kill him. I don't see the point in using my ammo on him.
Have requested location, Commander.
He's basically gonna mess around 6 left.
Okay, I'm gonna throttle up and scout.
Target
I've got multiple assault mechs on the
Looks
left
like we're
side.
at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
I'm gonna peg him and see if this gets his attention. Okay, I nicked him.
We're moving.
Target acquired.
Okay, the Atlas is on its way.
And is it?
Target destroyed.
I just turned.
Okay, we stirred them up. They're ready.
Do I have timer for this?
Target destroyed.
Multiple mechs.
Target added.
Agent
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
let's
good.
stay here.
He's dead.
Good work. My preliminary scans shows no digital footprint remaining for any encrypted data hidden on his battle map.
A dropship is landing behind us.
Okay, let's focus on it. Get with them all, guys.
Tuck it in before their friends arrive.
We're gonna have to fight our ways out. This is near it. Like, pretty much. These mechs are nothing to worry about.
It is a mixed lance, light and heavy, or light and medium. It's like a recon lance.
And blackjack's not good shit.
This one's toast.
Blackjack down. Oh, he just turned.
I'm gonna take his other leg out. Got his leg.
Alright, let's see what the other guys. What is
I'm
that?
ordering our mechs to continue to fall back so that we can continue to bombard them. Oh my god, I saw that.
Target acquired.
They still are not in an effective combat range either.
Okay, that's nearly done. Nice.
Target destroyed.
Relocating to indicated grid.
What else have we got here?
Looks like it's the light mechs. Looks like they didn't want to come forward. That's fine, I guess.
And Jenner needs to tap out.
Target
I'll
acquired.
move on to this other one. Oh, it's in pretty bad shit too, to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna just catch up to them and get a lock.
That just leaves the Jenner and it's basically dead.
Target acquired.
That was a lot of
bad?
that was a lot of mechs we killed in a really clean manner, I will say. We
Is
did
that the
really
best
good
you
there.
got? Pathetic.
Yeah, the Atlas, like I don't think any of them ever got into their effective weapon range.
I would agree.
Like I think the best they could do was use some of their like long range support weapons. The Blackjack BDC, I know that's a new one. I think the Wolverine and the Locust.
You were right to cut down on the salvage or the repair cost. It was 100,000 repair.
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna do so effectively there.
I just didn't like King. When you bring your King up, especially in an assassination mission, you got long range to shoot. It's just a mismatch, really.
Yeah, that was a really punishing advance they had to do. And while that ambush was pretty good, that was like a pretty good like attack from both directions. Like,
They just didn't have the ability to sustain it, really. I don't think.
so the conclusion is Arigato gozaimasu, Commander. Please take these weapons of war as a token of our gratitude. May they serve you well in future battles. And an extra 3.1 million smackaronis. That worked out well for us.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Let's throw these in there. Okay, so we do have more missions here. So here is Bring Her Home. This is level 10, so it's still not an easy one. What is it, kitty? Are you gonna meow? What are you meowing about, kitty? This cat has a lot to say. I don't know what she wants, but she's got something to say. So let me see how our repairs are looking. The car needs 4 days. I'm gonna wait for the car, just in case you want to use it. Okay, so here we are. We got a 65 difficulty mission here. Tonnage is 270. Duke Thaddeus Cole has requested a formal audience with us. I'm not sure what he's after, but I think we should help him out. You don't get to be leader of a house for nothing, and at the very least, this man would make a powerful ally. Let's see what he has to say. Okay. So load up on some money and a little bit of repairs,
The weather's really
because these
picking
guys
up,
don't like us
Commander.
very much.
Your visibility will be limited out there.
I'm gonna use Cataphract, I guess. No, I'm gonna use the mech that was requested. I'll use the Marauder.
We got a lot of tonnage, I just realized.
Yeah, our tonnage is like kind of in the middle. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great.
Unfortunately, all the mechs I've been using are like pretty fat ones. Do you know what? Yeah, just bring one of the Atlases in and forget the third guy.
Okay, we can do that. Atlas time. Which one do I want? Let's do PPC Madness. I've got 2 PPCs. It's got 2. It'll be PPC Madness.
We've got a large laser, so I'll be a little bit left out.
What are you meowing about, kitty?
Silly cat things.
She's like just staring at me meowing.
Reactor online. Sensors
I can't pay attention to you while I'm streaming, kitty.
We're getting an urgent broadcast over the emergency bands.
Wait, I'm under attack. I am like... I almost have an armor breach.
I'm Duke Thaddeus
Just restart
Cole.
them. I literally just punched you by accident.
Military
Click my
command
button.
and I were
Just restart that.
ambushed by unknown battle mech
Okay,
forces.
yeah, we can restart. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll just...
We managed to escape. and
It's alright with that.
take
I
shelter in a
did
nearby
wrong. I was
town,
taking my
but
weapon, so I
I'm
didn't
not
realize you
sure
were right in
how
front of
long
me.
we can stay holed up here. We've
Sorry
included
about
our
that.
coordinates in
It
the
shouldn't be too bad,
transmission,
I think,
but we don't have the ability to encrypt them from here. If you're on world, please help us.
I'm just gonna
Well,
focus on
Mark
sniping
the
since I've
location of
got...
the town on your map.
my
If
armor's
we
a little
hurry,
worn down.
We may still have a chance
Since
to
I'm
save.
an abusing teammate.
Commander.
You made it. Are you a sight for sore eyes? It all happened so fast. Listen, most of my security detail has been destroyed. Right now, you're our only line of defense against these bastards. Keep them from reaching us, then we can talk.
Nothing on scopes at the moment.
Is it very
Don't get
breathy?
comfortable. Hostiles have been reported in the area.
Yep, we gotta go over here, I guess. I'm gonna try to work my way around. Like I said, I'm gonna try to engage him at about 600 meters or so.
Too close for comfort. Push them back.
acquired.
I'm just gonna get in the city and just do some melee damage, I guess.
I mean, our first targets are light mechs, so... That said, we do need to kill a lot of them. We've got 26 kills to go.
Yeah, sorry, punching you there. That was a bit dumb.
I don't have a good shot on these assholes. Although the Jenners hurt really bad now.
We're paying you to protect us, not kill us.
No, shut up.
Target acquired.
Do the job for the experts, lady.
Exactly. Like, who knows? Maybe if I get a counter offer, I will be paid to kill you.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
Okay, I got the
That is-
Jenner down.
This Vulcan's gonna be a bit of a
Get
run
these
around,
trees out of my way. How can I snipe with trees in the way? Got a scout lance coming from behind?
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target located.
Go for that thing. That's a pretty good damage on him. Nice, nice. I just realized it's rear armor damage, so maybe I don't take that much rear armor damage, so I'm probably in
Yeah.
better shape than I thought.
Critical.
Yeah, I punched him in the back. I think when I swung, I didn't realize you'd just like come round in front of me.
I hate these little scurrying medium mechs. Or these little scurrying light mechs.
Reactor explosion imminent.
They must be dead now.
Oh, I can't believe one of them hit through the woods. Okay, we're about 1/3 done through our kill quota.
That thing survived?
It's in the woods, so like our shots are getting like messed up.
I don't think anything else is
That
up.
time I got him.
I don't think anything else is flying in the kill him.
I'm trying to get rid of these trees so I can actually shoot.
Enemy forces continuing to
Have you done
converge on
anything?
your location. Stay frosty, Commander.
There's a helicopter. To the
I
east.
don't see anything yet.
Helicopter to the east.
I see it now.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, you hit both. Nice.
That was a total accident. That was a total accident.
Did you shoot one and crash it into the other? Or
I don't know what happened. That was a total accident is all I know.
I'll not complain.
Took one down.
I can't see him. He's like literally underneath me.
Target acquired.
Mercenaries, our office tower has been destroyed.
Oh no.
Will not like this.
Hostiles are escalating.
Apparently their
assault on your
office tower was
position,
destroyed.
Be careful.
I like how they're more concerned about how corporate's going to be sad than them being alive.
Yeah, that's what their concern is. Yeah, lots of medium mechs on the way.
Okay, I'll go in.
Oh my god, that was a direct hit.
There's one in front, and then there's two behind. I'll go and try and intercept them two behind.
New target Phoenix.
Coming
That's
out
an
of your
elite
pay,
Phoenix.
You can count on that.
I don't know, elite Vulcan. Oh well.
Ooh, I got his arm.
No, that is quite nice. Kind of tempted to change that Vulcan now, actually.
Trying to get his other arm to disarm him. Come on, give me that arm. There we go, he'll eject.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
His leg is pretty beat up. I might try to get his leg real fast. What am I under attack by?
Good kill. Reactor breach included.
I hit with some LRMs, and I don't know where they're going.
There is a mech inside the city. I don't have a visual on him though. Oh, there he is.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
There we go.
Target destroyed. Target
It's a manticore over there.
I'll head over there.
This is a lot of elite pilots. Like, although their mechs aren't very powerful, like a lot of their pilots are very skilled. Nice, nice. Okay, they probably have one wave left. Like, I've got the little laser on as the shoulder cannon, and like it doesn't sync up with my other weapons. I keep zapping the town
Be
with
on the
it.
lookout for them.
What is that?
Okay, they've got a
Shadowhawk.
veteran Shadowhawk, veteran Phoenix Hawk, and some crummy vehicles as well, I guess.
There was another mech somewhere as well over on the other side. I'm gonna go for this Phoenix Hawk just because I'm in range of it.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, I'm trading shots with this. Oh, he's down.
Incoming missile.
Copy. Target received.
Come on, bring him over here for me to hit him. There we go. Oh, he's got a head breach. I don't know if I can snipe him out, but I'll give it a try. There we go.
Clean headshot.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Great job. Reactor breach, back away.
Nice reaction to an
Squish the
unforeseen
vehicles?
situation, Commander. The Duke was hurt in the assault, but only received minor injuries. He wants to talk to you. Patching him through now.
Commander, late last night, my estate was attacked by an unknown battalion, led by a strange Victor. They've taken my daughter. Commander, she's the only family I have left. So I beg you, help me bring her home.
I've got the coordinates, Commander. We're good to go whenever you're ready.
A strange Victor. Sounds like a hero mech?
It sounds like our dad's back.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it's like Daddy Victor. Like the Victor Daddy.
Remember this? This was quite good actually.
I'll take that. Yeah, that one didn't go too bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, let's see what the next objective is. Bring her home, part 2. Thank you for saving me, Commander. I, again, apologize for not being able to meet with you in person, but my injuries will prevent me from traveling anytime soon. Some time ago, I received a confidential briefing from the Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations, warning me that they had received reputable intelligence that pointed to a potential plot against my life and possibly the entire Ramen system. They implored me to reinforce my security detail and be vigilant of any suspicious activity among my subjects. I reached out to you in hopes that you would be able to bolster my protective details until the MIIO gives me the all-clear. Sadly, it appears I was not fast enough in employing your services. Shortly before you arrived in system, my estate was attacked by an unknown force. I do not know who these people are, but they have captured a number of my personal staff and most importantly my daughter Samantha. They now seem to be reinforcing their hold on my estate and surrounding territory, appearing to have no intention of leaving. Samantha's safety is paramount. She is my heir and the only family I have left in this world. I have taken command of the Draconis March militia stationed here on Ramon and have prepared a counter-offensive to drive the mystery raiders off my lands. We believe that they have moved Samantha and my captured staff to a holding facility a few clicks away from my estate grounds. I'm counting on you to secure the prisoners and landing facilities for the Draconis March militia, where we will launch a counteroffensive to run these bastards down. Don't let me down, Commander. So I'm guessing it's in the same place? It is. Alright, so next mission. Drop weight's a little higher this time, 315. Duke Thaddeus Cole wants us to find his daughter, Samantha, the heiress of House Cole, and bring her back with us. We need to find her and see if we can convince her to head home. The first step is to secure a landing zone so that Duke Cole can send in the Draconis March militia reinforcements. That sounds a lot like a beachhead.
We're reading heavy weather warnings
Beachhead.
out there, Commander.
Beachhead.
Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this
You know what
mission.
that means? It's time for the Dargan.
Kind of just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to take.
Let me temporarily get them set up in stalkers. If I need to drop them down, I will.
What does that give me?
85-ish it looks, but like we could downgrade one of them to a an archer.
We could. Or just. So a lot of my mechs are very. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. That fits nicely.
The Battlemaster. Sir Chop-a-lot.
I was trying to find something that was like 64 kilometers to 40 is a little slow on a beach. A beach hay.
Yeah. That is true.
We've landed just outside the perimeter of where the Duke's assailants are
Yep,
holding
you're right.
his daughter, among other hostages.
Oh wow,
The
I
Duke
love
has
it.
pledged
That's
to
a lot
commit
of
the
radio
Draconis
dishes.
militia to assist in the assault.
Okay, so I'm gonna start
We'll
heading
need to
north,
secure a
and
landing
if
site
I
for
find
them
like
first.
an annoying mech, I'm gonna come
Once you've
back.
destroyed the
But if they're all like
radar
shitty
dishes,
mechs, I'm just
direct
gonna like
anti-aircraft
I'll
fire.
deal with them.
Our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
So the artillery is on the left side. I might change my plans and start heading to the left. Yeah, I'm gonna change my plans and start heading towards the artillery.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
You've been spotted. Expect incoming bombardments.
All right, I am on my way to the first artillery nest.
I think we're gonna get rid of some of these smaller targets right here. Out of the way.
That's one less target.
Acquired.
This fog is a little annoying.
Mm.
It's just enough to interfere with my
Target acquired.
accurate weapons.
Target destroyed.
The first satellite is down. And I'm on my way. I got one artillery nest down. Approaching the next satellite and 4 artillery cannons.
Target destroyed.
Right now they're focusing on me, which is great.
Target acquired.
Objective down.
Destroyed.
Okay, I'm approaching a big clump of objectives.
Target
Do you want me to come and meet you in the middle of these, or do you want me to head towards that one in the northwest?
If you can get to it without alerting the
Yeah, I think I can. I think I go from the east side.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Alright, this artillery nest is gonna come down soon. Once I have this down, that's gonna cut down their bombardment like severely. They won't have a lot left.
Destroyed.
Target acquired.
Yeah, there's no one near me, but I think if I go to it, I probably will. Trigger the-
If you can get a lock on it, you might be able to shell it with the PPC you've got. If you, because I think that one has a PPC.
Acquired.
It does, yeah.
It has like a 900 meter range on it.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I've destroyed this satellite successfully, and 5 of the 6 artillery cannons are down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target neutralized.
Target
That's it for the artillery. That will make the invasion much easier.
Nice, nice.
target destroyed.
Okay, I am working on the radar dish over here.
Yep, I'm going to this one as well.
Ooh, that's explosive. Oh, I walked right through it like a dope. This radar dish is down.
Destroyed.
Okay, once you knock that one down, we'll get our reinforcements.
Yep, it's dead. I think. No, I'm saying it's not dead, but I don't think I destroyed it.
I'm gonna head over and regroup with you.
Well, no, this isn't just like, okay. I just need to do it. Just do it.
Objective complete.
Okay, let's see what we get for reinforcements.
Target acquired.
I said, let's see what we get for reinforcements. Do we not get reinforcements?
Additional friendlies are
Okay.
entering
Okay.
the combat zone.
Okay. They're sending us a locust and a Dargan.
Sorry, Dragon, is it?
Target acquired.
I guess the best they're gonna do is distract the enemy.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Although our allies haven't really detected much in the way of enemies defending, I will say that.
In general.
Wipe out their defenses.
Okay, never mind. We got an assault mech down there.
That's the prop charger.
Acquired.
Oh, with an elite pilot. Wow, that must suck for him. Imagine being an elite pilot and you're stuck piloting a charger.
Yeah, and like your commander's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you an assault mech, and like, oh wow, what am I gonna get? And it's like this thing.
The charger. Oh, you mean the one with the 2 AC-20s, right? No. No, not that one. Stop moving, you damn Jenner.
More? Wow,
To take control.
that's a lot more.
Keep the base clear of any additional hostiles while we take control.
Yeah, we got a bunch of choppers coming in.
Look to the sky.
And a bunch of more artillery.
Target destroyed.
Guess there was more enemy artillery than we thought. Watch out.
Where is the new artillery cannons? Oh, they're
Everywhere.
all over the place.
This invasion.
That's annoying.
Before it starts, hold this position. That's it, Commander. The militia is free to land. They've been relayed and they're on approach. They'll be joining you shortly.
DMM insertion team has landed and is moving to assist you, Commander. Clear the way for the rest of them.
That's what we've been doing.
Now you need to hold it.
Target acquired.
Recon reports that there are still hostiles in the area. Get ready for them.
There's a lot of annoying scattered enemies.
I'll get behind that one.
We got a dropship, I see.
Oh. Oh, that was more expecting.
What did they drop?
A panther and a spider, I think. No, look,
On
it's
its way. Get ready for the worst of it.
Like, this fog is, like, actually heavy enough to be a pain.
Target acquired.
oh. Oh my goodness, I'm right in the middle of this.
Man, my LRMs have destroyed so many of these crummy enemies. I'm really happy about that. No running. Maybe a little bit of running. Some running. What's with all these artillery? Ow. There we go. That one's down. That one's down. Okay, this final. Okay, there's another mech here. There we go.
Something else?
I don't know what it is, but there's a turret here. I doubt that's the target, though.
Target destroyed.
It wasn't the turret. If you can find out what it is, like, I'm gonna go destroy these artillery cannons in the meantime.
Yeah, I haven't found it yet.
Because I'm really tired of them, like, shooting at me. Scorpio, welcome to the show. How's it going?
Good news, Commander.
Okay, looks like you got it.
They're
Still
falling
fine.
back to their dropships and are leaving the system.
What are the Atlas or the
One of
Stalker
daughters
shooting
was
at?
found alive and in good health. She wishes to speak with you. Patching her through
It's
now.
like,
Okay, another
Fire
message.
missile.
Rescuer, huh? I didn't need the assist, but it's still greatly appreciated. What I do need is for you to not hand me back to my dad just yet. I was able to drop a tracker in the vehicle that nabbed me. I want to get to the bottom of who these goons are and why they're after my family. I'm heading over to your dropship now. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, I don't know what they're firing at, but they're firing at something.
there's literally nothing over there. They're just shooting off into the distance in front of it.
The AI is just going crazy. Well, you know, that's the MechWarrior AI. What can you do? I've never done this mission either, so this is interesting.
Oh, I have done this one. The end of it's quite fun.
Do you know, is it a 3-parter or a 4-parter?
I can't remember. I just know whenever I get to the end, I'm definitely bringing the King Crab with me.
Okay, here we go. Part 3. Samantha Cole says, so here's the deal, Commander. The tracker I dropped in their vehicle worked. Using House Cole's resources, we've determined that they have fled to the Draconis Combine. House Cole can't deploy House forces to respond without risking an all-out war with House Karita, but I can't risk them attacking my family again. We need to take the fight to them on our own. I'm sending you coordinates to a communications outpost that they appear to have recently set up. If you can take it out, we'll disrupt their operation and make it harder for them to carry out whatever it is they're planning. In the meantime, while they're distracted, I'll follow my planted tracker and investigate their operation to see if I can figure out exactly what they're up to. Okay. This sounds like it's going to be a 4-parter because they didn't make it sound like this would be the final mission.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go. We're going to go into the next one, and yeah, I guess we should save the car for last.
Yeah, I think this is a 4-part mission actually, if I remember.
Okay,
Yeah,
our drop weight is
up.
up to 340. Wow, it's cranking up pretty fast. Samantha Cole has told us she'll return home if we can get help out with her mysterious mission. As long as we have to, all we have to do is destroy a comms facility. That should be right up our alley. Okay. Like I said, Davion doesn't like us much, so we can't really earn too much on this mission.
I think the last mission might be a 400-ton mission.
I guess I'm going to...
What is this one, a raid or a demolition?
They said we had to destroy a comm thing, so like I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Either way, I'm bringing the thing. Menu annihilator.
Okay, I'm gonna use the agent core.
No, nice. That fit really well.
So I mean, if we have to destroy a communications satellite, I wouldn't be surprised if it's either a raid or a demo.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah.
The Mystery Attackers Logistics Center is just ahead. Our job
No.
is to kick up as much of a shitstorm
I-
as possible to
immediate
draw them out
regret.
and keep them distracted.
Do you want to
While
redo
they
it?
infiltrates the data center.
No, it's okay.
Make a secure force, but be sure to fall back once all the main objective
I'm
marks.
just gonna be a little slow.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, a little slow.
Yeah, a lot slow.
Wrecked.
Let's see what
That
this thing
guy's
can do.
taking a ton of damage. Die! I cannot believe how much damage that Phoenix Hawk took.
Don't feel like you have to wait. I can shoot from 1,000 meters with this thing, apparently.
That is true.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Scorpio asks, how is everyone's day going? we're doing pretty good. Like, we have accomplished a lot of objectives in the meantime. We're trying to knock out all the quests in the game, which we've actually almost accomplished that. But look at this, the Beagle Active Probe is going to come into play. Oh, I detected him with the Beagle Active Probe.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I can't shoot over the hill.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's one
Oh, we got a heavy mech here.
How are you faring on your end, Samantha?
I've almost made it to the vehicle. Whatever you're doing, it's working. They're moving on to your location. I just need you to buy me some more time. Take out
Oh,
those
so we're
other
the bait?
installations.
New target.
Either that or it's like a coordinated thing. I have no idea.
Eliminated.
We're definitely dead.
Target destroyed.
They brought a charger in, but it's the shitty charger.
No, I'm going to complain.
Focusing on fire on target.
Honestly, that Vulcan's more dangerous to us.
Big kill confirmed.
Target acquired.
There's another Vulcan. This one's the one that has a bunch of lasers, so it's even more dangerous, but the charger's right in front of us.
Target destroyed.
Focus target updated.
I'm going to start walking to the next objective.
Yeah, good idea.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Focus fire.
Yeah, I would say, like, when you have to travel at that speed, you might as well just get moving. He doesn't want to come out from behind the building. I can't, like, get a good shot on him. Actually, the missiles are curving over the building. Okay, I lied. He's taking cover again. Stop taking cover and just, you're not gonna, just, okay.
I mean, I guess he
Chopper.
was playing somewhat smart.
Target destroyed.
Alright, we will catch up to you.
I don't think that'll be very difficult.
Yeah, that probably won't be too hard.
Target destroyed. New target locus.
Oh, there's a mech over there.
First time chat from Old Shaman Corvinus. Says, good evening. How is it going, good sir? We are trying to complete every quest in MechWarrior 5, which we've almost done.
Yeah, it's going pretty well.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot left besides the secret quest for the bounty hunter. That'll take a little longer just to like unlock it as access, but we've almost finished all of the normal quests in the
Oh,
game.
wow.
Did you just blast that guy?
Yeah. I quite like this thing. I'm not like the biggest fan of PVCs, but 4 of them are pretty fun. Okay, we have a bunch of mechs here.
I'll destroy the crappy targets for you.
Target destroyed.
Target neutralized.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna lock onto the vehicles and clear them for you.
We'll get
Yeah, that,
Acquired.
Lucas is doing on leg, so they have good damage. I put him 2 before. Oh, I headshot a Phoenix up.
Did you headshot the Phoenix? Oh, wow.
Yeah. What the Kintaro?
Okay, we're locking onto the Kintaro right now. Okay, he got hosed down. I'm starting to show signs of damage, so I'm probably going to play a little slower.
Yep, no problem.
I do have pretty heavy armor though, so I'm not out of the fight yet.
Target acquired.
Multiple heavy-duty helicopters.
That's all you can do here, Commander. It's time to fall back.
I've
You
been
were
able to
bit.
extract exabytes worth of encrypted data from these guys. It's still in the decryption process, so no word on who's responsible for the attack on my father just yet. One thing that is clear is that this data was sourced from deep within Combine space. So that'd be a good place to start looking.
Combined space. There may be more at play here than we realized, Commander. Let's
Oh,
regroup
look how
and
far
see
we
what
have to go.
turns up in that data.
Oh, we don't need to destroy those other ones? I guess that was good enough.
I know I destroyed it from distance.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't remove the marker.
Yeah. Oh, neither of them either.
It doesn't matter. A W is a W. Old Shaman says that it's a noble, oh wait, we got an assault mech. It is, actually, it's the decent charger.
Let's get him.
Yeah, I don't think my missiles will curve downwards well enough.
Even though we're not going to get any salvage from it, but we may as well just blow
I
it
kind of
first.
just want to destroy it because I'm violent.
Yeah, me too.
I'm here to disprove that video games don't cause violence.
Oh, you believe they do?
I mean, that's always been that was a thing for a while. Oh, you think I'm not good up close? I have SRMs up close.
Target acquired.
I think his AC-20 is torso mounted, so I'm wearing them down. I can't actually physically see it though. Not that I want to either. I don't. Okay, his AC-20 is disabled.
Target destroyed.
I think he
Where did that
blasted him.
Vulcan go? Yeah, I think so. There was a Vulcan there. I don't think it's dead, actually.
Yeah, my BAP would pick him up if he were alive.
Yeah, his body's lying over there. So, in the next mission, you get a choice, and
Once you've found
you'll
the
see for yourself. Just
target asset, move up to
bring
it
something that's going
and
to do a lot of
begin the
damage to a lot of
recovery procedure.
enemies at one time, because we're going to
Look
do
at all
convoy.
these salvageable crates.
Ready to start pickup operation. Good. Ammunitions can be restocked.
Really?
That they're all ammunition.
Kiss my ass, Brianna. Why would they all be ammo?
They actually didn't come up for me at first.
All of them were ammo.
Yeah, so Shaman's certainly a noble intent. And you're about to see how noble we are in the next mission.
You said you're going to bring the car?
Yes, we're not going to play this next mission the way it intends. It's more fun that way.
Here's another. Let me guess. Is this also ammo?
You know it.
Always good to restock
Yep.
ammo.
4 ammos.
They actually didn't appear up for me, which is interesting.
I'm back up to 1,644 missiles.
I don't have any ammo in my mech at all, so it was very useful for me.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to
Yeah,
it
I'm
in
done
order
with
to
your
pick it up.
acquisitions. I don't need any ammo. I'm good on ammo.
That data.
The war wasn't ammo.
Yeah, like I'm straight on ammo right now. Like, no thank you, Rihanna. Okay, so like I said, Davion doesn't like us, so yeah, we're Davion's sworn enemy, so they're basically like not going to give us a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and punch. Okay, repairs are punched in. Let's read the last one. So, part 4 says, "Thanks for your help, Commander. While you were raiding the facility, I was able to uncover more details on the group that's been attacking us. I still don't know who they are or who they're working for, but I was able to identify their base of operations deeper in Combine space. Their base is stationed in a remote polar region of Rasalhague's planet, constantly plagued by extreme weather and far from any civilian population. This makes the base all but invisible to those who don't already know it's there, but I believe these same conditions make it vulnerable to attack. Using the same extreme weather as a shield, I believe we can advance on the base by mech and remain undetected. With this, we can finally find our answers and put a stop to this mystery threat once and for all. Warning, heavy fog detected in the operation zone. Vision and sensors will be impaired.
Oh no.
Oh my. It's definitely one of these in the middle of nowhere ones. Biggie says, would you consider replacing the 2 LRM-5s with SRMs? I mean, I could do it. That would basically be 8 more SRMs, but the that would definitely reduce our long-range bombardment. Like, we would go down from having, I think we have
30?
Yeah, it would take us from an LRM-30 to an LRM-20, and that would be like, I mean, it would just depend on whether or not, like, it's more important to fight in close range. I don't think it's important to fight that much in close range, like, because, I mean, I feel like 2 SRM-6s is enough firepower at close range. Like, yeah, with 2 SRM-6s and 2 SRM-4s, I could use that as a primary. Like, I could turn it into it would change its role. It would become more of a mech that wants to close the distance, but with the option to fire long-range missiles, rather than a mech that primarily wants to fire long-range missiles, but can still, like, beat people up close.
And it's also not terribly fast. It's only 64 kilometers an hour. If that thing was like 90 kilometers an hour, you might consider it.
So, like,
you could run around
well, the thing is, like, my mechs have a certain design philosophy. The slower the mech gets, the more long-range weapons that I equip them with. So the way it works is, let's look at our hold. So for any mech that runs, let's say, 97 kilometers, all of the weapons can be close-range weapons. Like, that's what I'll do. Now, let's say the mech runs at 81 kilometers, like a Griffin. If that's the case, then I will include 1 long-range weapon, sometimes 2, but typically 1 long-range weapon, and then the rest close-range weapons. When the mech falls to the speed of a heavy mech, for example, 64 kilometers, then let's look at this mech here. At 64 kilometers, I will... Why can't I... Oh, I can't. It won't. I'm not in a system that allows me to. So at 64 kilometers, I will do half and half. So you'll see this mech has 1 PPC, 1 heavy rifle, and 4 medium lasers. So it's kind of half and half. When the mech falls even slower than that to another example of a fast mech that I have half and half. So here's the Wolverine Quantum. The Quantum has an LBX AC and then 2 LRM-5s, so that's its long-range options. And then it has 2 medium lasers and also the LBX. The LBX is also usable up close. And that's how I build kind of the mid-speed mechs. Another example would be the Dargan. The Dargan has an LRM-10 and an AC-10 as its long-range options, and then an AC-10 and 2 medium lasers as its close-range options. So once again, that's how I'll design them there. Once they get to the slower speeds, like, you know, for example, you've got the Yadge. The Yadge has a pair of LRM-10s and 3 large chem lasers, so, like, it has a lot of long-range capability, but still something up close as well. And then when you get to the slowest speeds, like with my Stalker design, my Stalker has a combined LRM-30, if you add them all up, and a PPC, so it is mostly a bombardment mech, but then the PPC acts as a bridge, because the PPC can fire far away or up close. Even when the LRMs jam, because they can't be fired at a close-range target, the PPC can still engage up close, and then it has 4 medium lasers. So basically, the slower the mech gets, the less short-range weapons I put on and the more long-range weapons that I put on. What's the benefit of a chem laser? That's a great question. Let me show you why I use a chem laser. In fact, let's just move to a system that has, we'll talk about technology real fast. Basically, the reason why I only put the 6s on is because if the mech is big, like an Atlas, honestly, the Atlas is so fat that you can hit with all the missiles, and like 2 SRM-6s will beat an Atlas up surprisingly quickly. And then against the small mech, you know, the spread of the missile is typically enough to, like, wound them enough. It's one of those things where it's a... I mean, I would say there is nothing wrong with running more SRMs. It would just change its role. Its role would be more... It would give it a more aggressive stance. So, let's talk about chem laser real fast. Where's the Yadge at? The Yadge! So, the Yadge Where's a large laser? Okay, so let's compare a large laser. So this is a tier 2 large laser versus a, no, let's do chem laser to chem laser. Where's the tier? Okay, tier 1 chem laser, tier 1. So a large laser, it generates 7.5 heat. 7.5 heat. A large chem laser, it uses ammo, but in return, it only generates 2.5 heat. That is the reason why you might use a chem laser. Chem laser, yes, you do have to deal with the ammo, but you generate 2.5 heat instead of 7.5 heat. And that's the reason there's not a lot of space on this mech, so I basically was like, I want to save a little bit on my heat, and each ton of chem laser ammo gives you like 62 rounds. So honestly, like, you can get a lot of ammo out of just 1 or 2 tons. And if you think about how many heat sinks would you need versus chem laser tons in order to, like, kind of keep the mech from exploding. Like, this mech will still get a little hot. I do have to pace myself a little bit on it, but honestly, it's I can fire all guns blazing when I need to, like, if it's relevant. Honestly, we could... Here's another quick optimization I can make. So, an LRM-10 weighs 5 tons. 2 LRM-5s, though, they actually weigh 4 tons. So this is actually a small optimization I can make right here. And then I can add another double heatsink in. So that's, once again, so I just snuck another small optimization in. Just to, it's a less efficient use of the hard points. But like I said, you can see right here, weight of an LRM-5 is 2 tons. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Weight of an LRM-10, 5 tons, so you actually save 1 ton, but it's less efficient on hard points. That's fine, though. I don't really have a problem with that. It's not a big deal. So there we go. A very tiny optimization right there. I mean, it adds up. That's also why that's why this Wolverine Quarantine uses a pair of LRM-5s. Meanwhile, the Dargon Sidewinder uses an LRM-10, because I just don't have the option for it there. But that is why I do that. And I'm not saying that the way I build the mechs is like the end-all be-all, but what I will say is that this is just a rule of thumb that I use that has served me pretty well. Like, here's another example of like I said, kind of a hybrid built mech. This Champion has 2 long-range weapons, an LRM-10 and an AC-2, and then it has 5 close-range weapons, technically, because you've got the medium lasers, and the AC-2 can also be used up close. And once again, for like a mech of that speed, that tends to be the way I build them. But let's get back in here.
Yeah. So,
yeah, the main reason you'd use a chem laser, though, is because they don't generate as much heat. It's very, very severe on the large chem laser. You do save some heat on medium chem laser and small chem laser, but you don't save that much heat. But with large chem laser, you save a lot of heat. What were you saying, though, Sheriff?
Yeah, big fat mechs for this mission, I recommend.
Going big?
Going fat.
Okay, then, I don't think our allies give a shit about the, I don't think they even care about it, like, the heat, or that, so, I don't know, let me see, what can I use for assault? I tend to not use assault mechs, to be totally honest.
I mean, the Dragon will perform pretty well on this mission, I would think, as well.
Yeah, I could use the Dargon. I could also use the Yadge. I might use the Yadge.
Okay.
I could use the Dargon. I don't know. I mean, I like the Dargon.
Heck, either. I think either will do well.
Yeah, I'll spot for you guys in the Dargon. I'm gonna mix it up a bit. I'll use the Champion. I'll even mix it up a bit.
This is gonna be funny. Let's go.
Yeah, the Champion is in a constant state of T-posing on people.
message from Samantha.
The decryption process is taking longer than I had anticipated. But without a doubt, the data originated here. I'll see if I can make any more headway in deciphering this. Maybe it can tell us something useful. In the meantime, I want you to take these bastards down. It's time they learn no one messes with House Cole.
You heard the lady. Targeted location has been marked.
I want to ask you one thing, Fox, before we get up here. Do you want to do this the easy way or the hard and honorable way?
Oh, we have options? Wait, I'm getting radar interference.
Oh yes, you are.
Okay, so my job is I'm like a heavy reconnaissance type of mech. So I'm gonna go find things for them to kill, and then if it's a piece of junk target, I'll destroy it myself. But if it's something kind of juicy, then we should fight honorably, because like we are Dracona's Combine mercenaries.
Then get on your steed and
now.
charge forward.
I've just seen schematics of the base. It's heavily fortified, and you are within a hair of triggering its perimeter defenses.
We don't care.
I'll wait for you then.
Trigger alarms and put
We
the base
don't
on
care.
high
I'm not
alert,
going.
leading to
I'm not
increased
wandering the whole
resistance.
around this map.
What do you suggest?
How are you
Raven?
faster than them by a
Samantha's
significant
briefing mentioned
degree?
a path along
Because they
the
went
edge
around a
of
big
the
rock,
base.
and I
Did we
It's a
install
longer
a speed
detour, but we
upgrade
can
on you?
potentially catch
No,
you
we
by
went around a big
surprise
rock,
if we
and I
take
didn't.
it. I strongly suggest the path of least resistance here, Commander.
This is the path
The
of least
choice is
resistance.
yours.
No, we are not listening to you, Major Rihanna Campbell. You have led us up the Swanee far too many times, but not today.
I'm tired of her dropping us like 3 kilometers away from the objective.
I would highly suggest you don't get too far ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them catch up.
Running in behind you.
This does get a little ugly.
I've got these walls I can hide behind as well. All right, I'm gonna begin spotting.
Seems like the entire Shadow unit is closing in on your position. You're in for a hell of a
There's gonna be a lot
fight.
of helicopters, I'll warn you now.
Another message from Samantha, Commander. You're going to want to hear this.
Commander, I just finished decoding the data. I know who's responsible for the attack on my father. I don't believe it, but it's my own family. Estranged cousins. They fled the Federated Funds long ago after a failed
This mission is my wall.
Yeah, you're running into me.
Oh, sorry.
Supplying house
Get out of here.
classified information about my family in exchange for clemency. The pilot of the Victor that attacked my home, it's my cousin,
Okay.
Henrik. He aims to kill my father and take the throne for himself with the backing of the Draconis Combine. You have to stop
That's a Marauder too, oh my goodness.
A puppet of the Draconis Combine ruling over House Cole.
It's dead.
would
I had shot it.
destabilize the entire region.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to kill all of these choppers real fast.
Whoever you are, you have no business robbing me of my birthright.
You know what? This is much easier than when I do this.
You have only sealed your fate. You will be the first to die in my ascension to the throne.
Okay, I've destroyed all of the helicopters, or like 90% of them.
I will take back what's mine.
Where is the Victor? I mean, it's literally the only enemy left. We absolutely trashed them.
You should have let the Duke and the
Get out of
girl
here.
die. No, I was so cold.
Well, that actually was much easier than I thought it was going to be.
The facility has gone cold, Commander. No other hostiles detected. And one more thing. Incoming transmission from Samantha.
Hey,
That
that
Victor's
was
gonna be cheap to
really
fix.
amazing
Where'd
what
the
you did for
Victor
my
go?
family.
Oh, I just
This
blasted his head
body
off.
stuff has been in the work for
He's over here beside me.
generations. And now it's finally over. Thank you. Thank you for... Look at me getting all sentimental. Well, a deal is a deal. I'll head back to my father. and
Whenever
I'll
I
make
did
sure
that,
you get a
I
little something
took,
extra for your efforts. Nice work, Merc.
A much smaller mech than that, and I ran straight up the hill, got absolutely blasted.
I mean, I
Big
could already
car.
tell what the problem was. I'm like, okay, somebody has to destroy these helicopters, and I'm like, it'll have to be me. Unfortunately, I should have taken the Dargon in that case because I don't have any
Yeah.
arm-mounted weapons because
I know.
I can't aim upwards.
I kind of wanted to let you go ahead and see how it would go, and it went better than I thought, to be honest. That Marauder too, man, I'm kind of mad we couldn't get that. That's a nice mech.
Okay, there we go.
The Victor should be cheap to fix. If we got it, did we get it?
Maybe it'll be a war. I mean, we only had like 3 salvage. Remember, Davion hates us, so.
I think we should be giving it.
Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, the Victor BSK. Thank you, Commander. Your aid has been absolutely critical in piecing together and stopping Henrik's plot to unseat my family. With Henrik killed, the Draconis Combine can no longer have a convenient puppet in their pocket to lay claim to the Raman system. While I doubt those snakes will give up their aspirations to conquer our land and expand the Combine's border, Henrik's death makes it clear that House Cole will never make it easy for them. We've taken a copy of Henrik's mech data core and will be giving it over to the Federation's Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations. With any luck, Director Quintus Allard will be able to extract more info from it that might help prevent future attacks. As for the mech itself, please keep it on behalf of House Cole, in addition to your negotiated payment. House Cole cannot keep it as it is evidence of our raid into Combine space. Such a unique mech would be impossible to hide, so we cannot risk word getting back to the Combine that we are involved with the attack on one of their systems. So it's all yours. Okay, we'll take a look at what this thing has got. Let's take a look at this.
Scammed! I did not do that damage to that. We got scammed.
Okay, let's travel back to Mendham. This is like we got to go to a industrial hub. So I've never done this quest before. So like that means I've never had the Victor BSK before. Let's see what we're dealing with.
I literally headshot that mech and now it's telling me that everything's destroyed. Yeah, right.
They're like, oh, you can't have it too cheaply.
Well, they did that to us with the Corsair. We legged that Corsair, and then it came out and it had like a core damage, and it cost like 7 million C-bills to fix it or something.
Okay, so this thing has 2 LBX solid slugs. Wow, that's pretty nasty. It's got multiple double heat sinks. We got 1, 2, 3 double heat sinks. We've got some jump jets. We've got a Guardian ECM. The ECM did survive. 3 Streak SRMs, kind of an interesting choice. And then we've got a pair of lasers in the other arm. Like it seems like an interesting mech overall. I think what I'm going to do is throw it out and then back in to just remove its equipment off of it.
I quite like it, like in terms of the way it looks. I quite like the
Generally speaking, I'm not a big fan of the Victor because its primary weapon system is in the arm, and if it loses the arm, then it's it's kind of in deep. But what it seems like what we're dealing with is this Victor is kind of like just a super version of the standard Victor, because what this Victor has is autocannons, missiles, and lasers, and that's exactly what the standard Victor has. It's taking the Victor to the next level. I do have a mod installed. Don't worry, this mod does not affect the gameplay, so you're still, whatever I'm doing, you can replicate. But what this mod does do is tell me any of the special attributes on a mech. And so what we can see here is that the Victor has an extra light engine, and then it also has double heat sinks, which we saw. It has an electronic weapon, and then it has 8 upgrade slots. And I don't know why. The only reason I have this mod on is because I don't know why they don't tell you. Like, that seems like information they should tell you. But I try not to use any mods that actually affect the gameplay, so that, like, what people are watching is in fact what they will be playing when they play the game. But it's very useful for, like, let's look at the quarantine. You can see here the quarantine has XL means extra light engine, ES means endo steel structure. So it's like you might not know how good a mech is, especially if it's not a hero mech. Because, like, oh, here's a great example. Let's go to the medium class. Where is this Kintaro 19B? You might say, well, this just seems like a normal Kintaro. What's special about it? Well, you might not know that it has an extra light engine and ferrofibrous armor. Same with this Crab 27 has ferrofibrous armor. And since they're not hero mechs, you could easily overlook that, which is the reason why I like to include that. Okay, I think we have done some. Yeah, look at that. There's no more priority transmissions anymore. We have killed all of the priority transmissions, and what is left for quests? Let me zoom out. How far can I zoom out? This far. There is 2 quests left, and then I think that's everything.
And then, yeah.
I mean, there's also the Bounty Hunter's secret quest. Okay, so here's the plan. When I complete all the quests, I will be working to unlock the Bounty Hunter's secret quest. One thing I'll be doing, though, is on my Discord, I do have a section for people to request mech builds, and I will play, or, you know, either myself or the sheriff will play your mech builds. So over here, I have it pinned what mech builds you want to see, and so, like, it doesn't matter if they're good or bad, I will give them a try. So, like, over in my Discord, like, that is where I will have my list of mechs that I will be, your requested mechs. So, basically, the plan is we're going to knock out these quests next stream. Then we're going to start working on the Bounty Hunter's quest line, which, in order to do that, we need to get the Bounty Hunter to level 10. We're up to 5. And the easiest way to do that will be to fight each of these merc companies. At least once you fight a merc company, their icon lights up, and that you get like a lot of standing with the Bounty Hunter the first time you light these up. So if we do that, you get to level 10, and then eventually he offers you a quest. And yeah, we'll continue there. We'll do some of your mech builds that you have been requesting. And then this extremely lengthy playthrough. Like, what are we up to? Like episode 28 or something? We'll be
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, like we're up to like episode 28, and that'll be that. So our money is finally recovering. Oh, also we need to do this as well. We need to max these out. Then we can say, oh, it's a treasure hunter is looking really bad. We really need to do treasure hunter.
Yeah.
So basically, I think there are 3 quests left, and then we can officially say we've done every quest. We've got these 2 here and the bounty hunter quest. Then I'll take mech requests so that, you know, for whatever anyone else wants. Dude, we might tinker with some weird builds, and that'll be that. And then I'll probably take a break from MechWarrior for a little while before I come back. And obviously, if they do another expansion, I'll do another expansion. I know a lot of people like MechWarrior, so I'll come back and I will periodically do more MechWarrior. I may do a modded MechWarrior. I tend to not do modded just because I don't want people to see the game and be like, wow, this game looks so cool, and then it's modded, and then it's like not really the game that they're buying. That's why I like, you know, like I when I do mods, I'll have to do like full disclosure, because like I said, so I feel really guilty when somebody buys a game and then they're like, oh, this was like modded, oh, this was like, and then you know, like they bought it because like I hyped it up, but then they're playing on the Xbox and they can't get mods and stuff. So it's like yeah, we are closing in on finishing it up. Like, I originally didn't do these quests because I thought a lot of the quests were just kind of a pain in the ass. And, yeah, a lot of them are a pain in the ass, but some of them are really cool, especially the ones that are just like a huge battle. Like, those ones are really awesome. I really enjoy those ones.
Yeah,
and Logan says, yeah, it's been a great run, and extra thanks to the Ronins. Yes, the Ronins have been assisting us in our work. Like, does it show us? I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is the community one for Ronin. Like, basically, the name of our mercenary company, I can't fit it all in, but it's Ronin Fox Armored Security, because we are a Draconis Combine themed, what do you call it? Mercenary company.
Yeah.
And that means the people that we are allies with are obviously Draconis Combine, but also House Leal, because they're part of the Captain Accords, which is the counter alliance. Like, to know a little bit about the story of BattleTech, House Steiner and Davion, they combine forces and become the Federated Commonwealth. Well, the other houses in response to that create a counter alliance. The counter alliance becomes known as the Captain Alliance because of the treaty was known as the Captain Accord. The Captain Accords includes the Draconis Combine, the red team, the Free Worlds League, the purple team, and the Capellan Confederation, the green team. And so those are our primary allies. We're also allies with the Free Rasalhague Republic because Theodore Corrida did like give the Free Rasalhague Republic his blessings. And then we're also allies with the various miscellaneous groups like the Independents, the Periphery, eventually the Pirates as well. And then our enemies are Steiner and Davion. That's how we do it. Anyways, Thank you all for tuning in. I am going to be taking a break for about an hour, and then I will be back. Let me show you the schedule. So this week, the theme is Apocalyptic Mechs Week. So all of this week, it's going to be MechWarrior and Fallout. So yesterday was MechWarrior, then Fallout. Same thing today. MechWarrior, Fallout. Tomorrow, MechWarrior and Fallout. I believe the sheriff has some work to do, so he will not be able to join me. But that's okay. We punched out the hardest quests, I think. So like I should be able to, do the rest. And then on Thursday, of course, we've got the weekly deep dive hitting. So I'll be doing the deep dive and then more Fallout, where I will bring the justice of the Draconis Combine to even the apocalyptic wastelands of Fallout. Like, they just because it's a different game doesn't mean that Fallout can escape the grasp of the dragon. So if you would like to see any of the previous episodes, because like I said, this is a very lengthy, this has been many episodes long, just scroll down from the stream and click Fox VODs, and you'll see right over here. This is where I upload all my streams, and just look for these ones right here, the BattleTech or the MechWarrior 5 themed ones. The episode number is in the top right corner. Yeah, so this is episode 26. The last episode was 25. It usually takes a few hours for them to upload, but they'll be up. They'll be up sometime today. If you want to see any of the other games I play as well, each series gets its own unique thumbnail with its own associated episode number in the top right corner, so that you can easily see which one is which. Anyways, though, till next time, follow me on Twitch if you want to see more MechWarrior 5 action tomorrow, or stay tuned. In about an hour and 30 minutes, I will be on Fallout 4 to bring honor and justice to the Commonwealth. Thank you once again, Mr. Sheriff Crab, for joining me on this adventure.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoyed it again.
Yeah. So, till next time, everyone, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.